FM W225DL 1590 AM, Cherryville, Gastonia, Kings Mountain. Online at www.ktcbroadcasting.com.
It's time to move. Move into your brand new townhome in Grover. They're built and waiting for you. These beautiful 3-bedroom, 2.5-bath townhomes feature single-car garages, small patios, and they're conveniently located to Interstate 85. And the price, only $1,600 per month. That's right, rent only $1,600 per month. For more information on your new townhome, call 704-616-4827. Again, 704-616-4827. Your new townhome is waiting for you. If you need some gas lines run, call Today's Pro in Shelby. For residential or commercial, they'll have you hooked up in no time at all. And now's the time to jumpstart maintenance on your gas logs. And they sell famous White Mountain Hearth gas logs with the best prices in town. And don't forget, they fill propane cylinders. For sales and service, see Today's Pro, located at 1325 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby. Call 704-600-8393 and like them on Facebook too. That's Today's Pro. The competition will be blown away with a stop at Cherokee Fireworks Mike's on East Cherokee Street in Blacksburg. You'll find all you need to celebrate our nation's 250th birthday. You'll be the envy of the neighborhood. Roman candles, firecrackers, sparklers, and more. Cherokee Fireworks Mike's is your one-stop shop for all of your tobacco and fireworks needs. They're open 7 days a week from 6 a.m. to 11 p.m. Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 10 p.m. on weekends. Cherokee Fireworks Mike's, 2731 East Cherokee Street in Blacksburg. You'll be blown away. Congratulations to our local graduates from everyone at Shelby Kia. We are so proud of you and your accomplishments. Now it's time to set your course for adventure. You have found out that sometimes you don't have to know what you can do until you do it. 1,000 little steps have led to this one big day. Again, congratulations on your graduation. From everyone at Shelby Kia, 4425 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby. Online at shelbykia.com.
Personnel Services Unlimited congratulates our area graduating seniors. You have worked hard to earn your diplomas and you should be proud. PSU wishes you the best in your future endeavors. Should you need employment, we invite you to check out our job opportunities at psuhasjobs.com. We are happy to assist you in your job search. At PSU, we are passionate about connecting people with possibilities.
Congratulations to all our area graduates from everyone at the Clay Barnett Funeral Home in Shelby and Kings Mountain. Now you're ready to face life, your biggest challenge. Be bold, be courageous, be your best. You can do it. Graduation is the beginning of a new journey. Just believe in yourself and watch magic happen. Again, congratulations to all our graduates from the Clay Barnett Funeral Home, 1401 West Dixon Boulevard in Shelby and 303 Pfeiffer Road in Kings Mountain, Cleveland County's only in-house aquamation.
And welcome again to another Saturday Morning Sports Talk on KC Broadcast with Kevin Hastings, Chip Carter, Tom Zinifani, Will Boykins, and JP. Will, of course, isn't here yet, but I mean, that's to be expected. So,
Good morning, JP.
good morning.
Happy McDonald's breakfast to you. What you having in there?
I'm about to start on my sausage biscuits. Got a Nesquik from a grocery store.
All right. Tom, what you
I
got
had a
there?
bacon, egg, and cheese McMuffin, a hash brown, and a delicious McDonald's coffee.
And how about you, Mr. Shipper?
I'm wrapping up a delicious McChicken biscuit. Got some OJ from the house. And orange juice, not Simpson.
Gotcha. All right, you got you. I had an egg and cheese biscuit this morning from McDonald's. Stop by and get your breakfast, lunch, and dinner. McDonald's of Cherryville, especially post 100 season. Get your food before and after the game, and check out the ball game and listen on your porch if you want to. If you can't make it out to the game, and listen to us on KTC Broadcasting. Also with our Shelby Post 82 fans as well out there. Good morning. I figured we usually wait till Will comes in to talk about our breakfast. I figured if we start talking about it while he's driving in, maybe he'll get a little quicker thinking about that chicken biscuit that's sitting right there. Chicken, egg, and cheese biscuit that Will's just sitting over here getting cold.
He might start thinking about his
cooling
breakfast. I don't know if it's gonna make him quicker.
We need to make a we need to make a rule. 8:05 the chicken gets eaten.
That's
right. Like we'll tear that thing apart. JP can have the biscuit. Chip can have some more chicken since he had his chicken biscuit.
Yep.
I'll take the egg and cheese. We'll be good. So, happy Saturday, everybody.
To be fair, he was here on time last week.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, but I was late. That's the reason why.
I mean, like, Tom, do you get a gold star for being like on time for once a week in class?
No,
Just
you don't.
You get one less tardy, right, Tom?
one less demerit than you already had.
Dude, it's just so, I mean, whatever.
Well, welcome Saturday morning sport, Shock Jock Sports Talk here. I'm Kevin Hastings, along with Chip Carter, Tom Zinifani, Will Boykins will be here in a minute. We talk NBA, NFL, Major League Baseball, NASCAR, golf, North Carolina sports, and more. So for the folks out there at home, if you do miss a segment, that we are on until about 10:15. If you do miss a segment, you can always go back and rewatch the show. We are live on YouTube, Rumble, and Facebook, so that is right for you radio fans out there listening on 92.9 and 1590 AM this morning, out in your cars and out and about, like I said, on your porch maybe, enjoying your chicken biscuit. You can watch the show, go back and watch all the replays. So if you're a NASCAR fan or an NBA fan or what you're looking for, you can go back and check out what we had to say about each and every sport. Usually we start with NASCAR. That's our local, or the show before this is a racing show. But I've got a little bit something different today, guys.
Mm-hmm.
USA.
Oh yeah.
USA. I have decided that I'll give Tom the floor for 2 minutes of communist ball
No, I just.
as the United States defeats Paraguay.
Of course,
Paraguay.
he knows I was on the baseball field last night. We've already talked about it, so I was unable to watch.
I watched more than Tom did last night.
Was unable to watch the game because I had to work, but I did pull it up on my phone, and they had a 3-0 lead, and the odds on it were about even. This is supposed to be an even match, and anytime you beat a nation that speaks Spanish, it's pretty good. So I mean, I think
Had a good match. Huh?
That's like profiling on those.
yeah, but I think they may be a little better than advertised. They're not predicted. They're not really a favorite, but it's a good win. Now they expanded the field. I think now there's like, how many teams they put in it this year? They've gone NCAA
Definitely
style.
asking the
That's
wrong
about to say, yeah. I don't know.
They've
Round of
expand-
32, it says,
I think they've expanded it a little bit.
is what I'm looking. And they don't have the teams listed on ESPN, so I don't know. I guess are they not even allowed?
Canada tied 1-1. They played Bosnia.
Is ESPN not even allowed to list the names of the games?
There are 48 teams
48 teams
currently
I told you.
competing. This is a record expansion from the previous 32-team format.
Right,
If you trust AI.
So you got to get
no,
into.
they did. They expanded.
So
it.
they're playing pool play to get into the round of 32. Is that what they're doing?
I reckon.
Okay.
I mean, I know they've expanded the tournament. I don't know if they're going to have more groups. I mean, 48 divided by 4, that's 12. You'd have 12 groups. Then you could, I guess, advance. But if you advance 12 teams, that doesn't math, does it, Kevin? No.
Survive in advance.
Yeah, it's like if you have 12 teams, then eventually you're going to be stuck with that odd number eventually.
I looked at a random article here ranking the 48 teams, and based on this article's ranking, the United States is the 18th ranked team in terms of chances to win.
Yeah,
So,
they're in the middle.
All right, Tom. Here's what it says. World Cup group stage qualifying for the round of 32 works by dividing 48 teams into 12 groups of 4.
That's what I had.
Teams play a single round robin, earning 3 points for a win, 1 for a draw, 0 for a loss. To reach the 32-team knockout round, teams must advance in the following way. Automatic qualifiers, the 2 top teams from each of the 12 groups advance. That gives you 24. Third place finishers. I could pull this up where you guys could read it at home. Third place finishers.
The 8 best, okay.
The 8 best of the third best teams fill in the remaining spots of the 32. Tiebreakers, blah, blah, blah. So there's you go. That's how you got your teams, and then you play, I guess, a regular tournament single elimination. Switches to single elimination format, it does.
After this group stage.
Correct, once you get to 32. So
that win by the U.S. 4-1 pretty much gets them into the round of 32.
All right.
I think so.
Love it.
I would think so.
I don't know who else is in their group.
Anybody have any guesses who the favorite is based on this article, this random article from the Ringer?
All right, we're going to guess on the favorite of the World Cup.
Yeah.
I can name one of the top 3 teams, maybe.
Okay.
Usually it's Spain.
Germany.
There's a reason we look at Tom as the soccer expert and not us, because he is right. It is Spain.
Right.
And who did you say?
I said Germany.
They are in the top 10.
They're
in the top 5. They are 5th.
I see. I was
They're
close enough.
5th.
So they're
Spain,
5th.
Portugal.
I was about to say
there.
Brazil. Where's Brazil?
But Brazil's low, actually. They surprised me. They're lower than I expected. Portugal is 6th ranked. 7th is Brazil. 8th, the Netherlands. 9th, Ecuador. Colombia 10th. Going back up, we already said the 5th ranked team was Germany. 4th, Argentina. 3rd, England. 2nd, France. And 1st, Spain.
Well, France, those guys are about as French as I am.
Yeah, the French national team.
Yeah, the
is,
French national
it's
team.
like the American team. Like you could kind of put everybody together almost.
Yeah.
My question, Will. I done lost my call. Oh yeah. What do you guys think about all of these professional football stadiums bringing in grass over their turf for the World Cup? That's how much money's involved, how much that they're making. They can just bring in – the World Cup teams will not play on the artificial turf. So if you're like Bank of America Stadium here in Charlotte, we'll be bringing in the grass for this tournament. So
why can't they do that for the NFL season, especially when you've got players complaining and requesting that you have grass? Most of the players and the players' union has been arguing to return this grass for the past 2 or 3 years now.
Got to raise them ticket sales.
So you think
that's all I got.
Slows the sport down?
That's all I got. That's all I got.
So I heard a thing here. So my parents actually traveled up to the what do you call it? Minnesota, Wisconsin, what area? What would you say geographically?
The upper Midwest.
Thank you, Tom. So they had never been up there, and they traveled. And Dad actually went to Lambeau. No offense, sorry, but Mom and Dad actually toured Lambeau. He says that their field is a mixture, natural grass and turf. They're one of 2 fields in the country that is trying this, and it's apparently a
Lambeau.
Lambeau is a mixture of turf.
I knew they was heated.
Yeah.
They ran a heat system under.
I remember, that's what. Even in the 60s, they had that. They're going to heat the ground. They had the underground heaters, and all it did was like.
Bank of America is not hosting.
Right. I can't remember how it turned it into the frozen tundra.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
But
had a reverse effect.
Right. It didn't work.
I know who unfroze the tundra. His name was Michael Vick.
Yeah.
They had never lost a game in Lambeau Field before, and then he went zoop, 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 zoop. Tom unthawed that field.
I was like,
and the Dirty Birds.
2006 or so, beat Brett Favre up there. I remember beat him like a dog. I should okay.
That's
that's
some of Will's worst memories there, probably.
That was probably a bad
bad reference of Vic.
I wasn't even thinking. When I said that, I was like, wait a minute. I shouldn't have said that.
But in all honesty, well, I don't know if we want to say it. That's one of the best playoff games I've ever seen
It was
in
good.
my life.
It was.
The way he just hung all that on y'all boys.
Oh, great Dane. I mean, if we're going to
You didn't
talk
say
about
Great Dane, did you?
Yeah, I did. I didn't say Pitbull.
And so so Lambeau is a mixture of Kentucky bluegrass and sisgrass, SIS grass, an advanced hybrid turf system consisting of 95% natural grass reinforced with soft polyethylene fibers.
All right, sounds way too complicated.
Yeah, wow, that's a
For me, here's today's schedule for you.
seed and mow. You know?
For you,
Seed and Mo.
for you football Americano fans. Cutter
Football.
at Switzerland. Oh, not at Switzerland. Cutter in Switzerland's in Santa Clara. Brazil and Morocco is in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Haiti
Not
and
Rutherford
Scotland is at Gillette. Well, so like this is one other thing. A lot of them aren't allowed to put their they're covering up the stadium name rights too. Like they've bought the rights of the stadium name rights in some of these stadiums to cover them up. Haiti and Scotland. Son, let's find some American.
How would you feel about it? How would you feel if you were a sponsor of a stadium?
As long as they pay me.
You weren't allowed to. No, I guess. So do you think those stadiums?
It's so super.
Friday.
It's so super corrupt.
We have the Aussies, Tom. 3:00. Fox. What's the USA minus 175? We favor to beat the Aussies.
We can beat them.
All right, there's Tom's breakdown.
Can beat them. Don't expect me to break down 48 international soccer teams.
I just wanted USA and Australia. That's all I needed.
No, like
Australia
I said,
didn't bring their crocodiles on the field. We should be okay, I think.
I when it's on, I'll watch it. You know, like that Friday game, I'll be there. You know, I'll watch it. And but I know the United States is. Let's just say they're a long shot. Is Italy? What was Italy? Right? Italy wasn't even in the top 10.
I did not see them in the top 10. I'll double check.
Just read off the top 10 for us.
I've got it. So the top 10 was. Oh wait, there we go. Top 10 was Spain, in France. I'm trying to do this from memory right now.
Of course, France is up.
Third is England. Fourth, Argentina. Fifth, Germany. Sixth, Portugal. Seventh, Brazil. Eighth, the Netherlands. Ninth, Ecuador. 10th, Colombia. I am looking for Italy. Morocco's 11th. Norway is 13th. Are they allowed to have soccer fields in Norway? I just thought it would be frozen all the time. I have not seen Italy yet, and Italy is ranked lower than the United States.
Wow.
If that makes you feel better. U.S. is ranked 18th again in this ranking. This is just a random. It's from the Ringer is the website. So just Scotland's ranked 28th.
Here's the. This is from
Australia's ranked 31st.
Whatever the Google just said it, if it works or not.
Tom
So did you have Spain, France, England? I was going to guess England. They're in the top 5.
Yeah, that's your top. That's your top 3 right there. Spain, France, England. Now Portugal's ranked lower on this than 4th.
I believe I'm going to have to pull for my home country there, William. I'm not Irish, but I'm.
Why are you doing
it?
Irish?
As I said, I'm not Irish, but I'm going with England instead.
I cannot judge. I would be
Sir, that is not your home country.
Who? England?
England is not your home country.
I got a long story for you at the break. Spain, France, England, Portugal, Brazil, Argentina, Germany, Netherlands, United States, Mexico, and Canada are the top ones. I was feeling Germany, but I'm going to go with the old English lads to make the run and go for the win. Chip, who you picking?
You actually took my pick. I would actually go along with England as well.
I'm picking greater African republics. In other words, I'm picking France.
William? The Argentine and German team.
I got to follow that up.
The Argentine and German team split with bloodlines too, as well. So
I cannot wait for the Uzbekistan Azerbaijan matchup later on this week.
I'm going with the USA.
Oh, there you
I'm
go.
picking the USA.
Be proud.
Will
250 years. He's going with the proud.
Tyler Reddick to bring it home.
Do you want to know where Italy's ranked in this thing?
Yes.
They're not. They didn't qualify for the World Cup.
Ooh, Tommy.
Italy did not qualify.
Italy failed to qualify for the
48
2026 FIFA World
countries.
Cup.
Hmm.
Wonder how
Interesting.
Pope Leo feels about
How
that.
does Italy not qualify for the
Interesting,
World Cup?
interesting.
I guess they didn't win the game.
Nailed it.
That is
All right.
dynamite analysis there.
Happy morning there. Oh, wrong button there. Let's go with that one. All right, JP. Hope you have a good week. He's going to go watch him a movie this week. Again, I recommend Masters of the Universe. But when we get back, we've got NASCAR, golf, Major League Baseball, Braves, and we've got NBA Finals.
Gee, I wonder who Will's going to pick for the NASCAR race this week.
We've got NFL news and other notes coming
We're
up
going to
here.
do some consideration on that.
Yeah, we'll be
I'm
right.
Calvin Hastings, and I want to invite you to join myself along with Captain Ron and Jeffrey the Pie Owens as we broadcast live this Saturday, June 13th from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. at Shelby Kia and Shelby Honda. We'll be there with free hot dogs, chips, and soft drinks. Plus, register to win some great prizes, including 2 free nights lodging at any Red Roof Inn in America, free American Legion World Series baseball tickets, free rounds of golf at Woodbridge Golf Course, free DVD movies, free T-shirts, and more. And check out the summer sticker sales event going on now at Shelby Kia and Shelby Honda. Plus, Shelby for life with a lifetime powertrain warranty. And ask about 0% financing up to 48 months. And lease a new 2026 Honda Civic for $199 per month for 36 months. Come on in for all the details at Shelby Kia and Shelby Honda, and join us this Saturday for a live radio broadcast. Shelby Kia and Shelby Honda, 4421 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby. Y'all come. It'll be fun. The competition will be blown away with a stop at Cherokee Fireworks Bikes on East Cherokee Street in Blacksburg. You'll find all you need to celebrate our nation's 250th birthday. You'll be the envy of the neighborhood. Roman candles, firecrackers, sparklers, and more. Cherokee Fireworks Bikes is your one-stop shop for all of your tobacco and fireworks needs. They're open 7 days a week from 6 a.m. to 11 p.m. Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 10 p.m. on weekends. Cherokee Fireworks Mikes, 2731 East Cherokee Street in Blacksburg. You'll be blown away. For classic or new car restoration or collision repair, see Keith at Keith's Customs and Collisions on the Lincoln and Highway 150 East in Cherryville. If you're rebuilding an old classic or maybe you had a fender bender, Keith's Customs and Collisions can help. Their workmanship is second to none. For more information, call Keith at 704-240-0073. You'll be glad you did. That's Keith's Customs and Collisions, 2305B, Lincoln and Highway 150 East in Cherryville. Like them on Facebook, too.
Congratulations to all of our graduating seniors from everyone at the Stamey Cherryville Funeral Home and Cremation Center in Cherryville and the Stamey Ty Senior Funeral Home and Cremation Center in Falston. You once had a dream, but today you are an achiever. Congratulations on this very special graduation day. You have studied hard and showed us how it's done. Congratulations once again to all our 2020 graduates from the Stamey Cherryville Funeral Home and Cremation Center, 405 North Dixon Street in Cherryville, and the Stamey Ty Senior Funeral Home and Cremation Center on Highway 182 in Falston.
Some people say there are doers, and there are dreamers. But what's wrong with a little dreaming, especially when it's shared? With hard work, little dreams grow into big ones. At Kubota, we know that your work never stops, and we're inspired by those who dream. But our equipment is built for dreamers and doers, like you. Kubota, built for those who do.
Your Kubota dealer is Parker Farm Service, 126 Bessie Drive, Kings Mountain. It's time to dive in. Make sure your water is crystal clear with free water testing at Innovative Pool Designs in Kings Mountain and in Belmont. Bring your pool water by and get your pool water analyzed. They have all your pool chemicals and supplies. And check out their automatic pool cleaners by Maytronic and Napier. And weekly maintenance packages are available. Plus, see their hot tubs and grills at Innovative Pool Designs, 629 East King Street in Kings Mountain and 6426 West Wilkinson Boulevard in Belmont.
And we're back on Saturday Morning Sports Talk. I was distracted, so
Good morning, JP. Thank you very much. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, back to the Shock Joxx Saturday Morning Sports Talk. Dude, did he just yell last night? Thanks, JP. So, but welcome back, Saturday Morning Shock Joxx. Sorry. I had my headset. NASCAR. Thank you, Kevin. You are listening Saturday Morning Shock Joxx with Chip Carter, Kevin Hastings, Will Boykins, Tom Cinefani, John Prather, JP in the control room, getting the sounds going for us, letting us know when we're coming back on the air most times. But looking at, as we get ready to talk about NASCAR, normally the show that leads into our show on mornings here, 92.9 WCSL is NASCAR, so we'd like to cover that up at the top. Fellas, don't know if y'all saw, but we've got a guy by the name of Denny Hamlin. He's starting to chop away at that massive lead that Tyler Reddick had. Last week we were talking about that he had gotten inside of 100 points. This week, with 2 wins in a row now, he's at 51. So in 2 weeks, he's almost cut that lead in half. But he's certainly looking. Hamlin looks like he's certainly found his form, and it's basically Tyler Reddick, Denny Hamlin, and then everybody else. So Reddick leads with his lead. Sorry, not able to put this up on the board. Actually, I'll see if I can. But we got Tyler Reddick first. His was at 669 points. Denny Hamlin at 618 second. You got Ryan Blaney, Chase Elliott, Ty Gibbs, Kyle Larson, Carson Hocevar, Chris Buescher, Daniel Suarez, and Christopher Bell rounding out the top 10. And SVG watch as of right now. SVG, if the season or if the playoffs started today, he would still be in. He is 14th in the rankings.
What are we watching with SVG? Other than y'all like calling out SVG?
Well, I think he's the better he gets on these ovals, the more it's going to be difficult. I mean,
We got to keep this going, even though Terry's
right,
not here to tell us how wrong we are. Gosh, SVG's doing well, and Kyle Busch is gone. Terry,
yeah,
geez.
I understand why Terry was telling y'all was wrong.
I'm telling you,
we've got a new SVG hater.
Yes, we've not seen anybody dominate a specific type of track. I would make the argument we've not seen anybody dominate a specific type of track in NASCAR since.
Who won the last road race?
He did. Van Gisbergen did. Reddick won the first one. They've had two. But at Watkins Glen, SVG won at Watkins Glen.
I didn't know that.
Reddick did, but SVG was second. The last time we've seen someone be as consistently good in a specific type of track, it was Dale Earnhardt Jr. DEI on the restrictor plate racetracks, and that was 20 some odd years ago.
His win rate is 33% in NASCAR. Kyle Larson's, he's doubled his, is who's in second place. All-time series, he's 42% across all series in NASCAR. So Cup Series, he's 33% of the road course races, and then 42.9% of all road course races in NASCAR series.
And the fact and I guess the reason I keep bringing him up is the fact he was that good at a specific type of racetrack. Yes, it's his bread and butter, but no rookie race car driver, no rookie NASCAR driver has in recent history has been that dominant on a specific type of racetrack as he has. He's got the inside track. If he continues to maintain that dominance on the road courses and continues to improve on the traditional tri-ovals and ovals that they have, he has the ability to really set a bar that's going to be difficult for other racers to meet.
How many years is it going to take?
What?
How many years is it going to take?
He's on year 2 right now, so I think
y'all been coaching this guy up, but I just sit here and listen to Terry just go lose his mind over here.
I know.
But y'all talking about this SVG guy.
Yeah.
Well, he's better than Dale Earnhardt Sr. According to Dale Earnhardt. Dale Earnhardt Sr.
I don't know if I'd go that far.
Dale Earnhart Sr. only won 27% of his restrictor plate.
Hey, Terry, I understand.
Driver wins.
I understand.
You'd let me finish my sentence. So ain't that what the kids do, Tom? You got a paragraph to say, you say one sentence,
I know.
and they
Trust me.
They just blank out.
I know.
SVG is better at riding road courses than Dale Earnhardt Sr. was at winning restrictor plate races. He's number 1 in restrictor plate races at 27%. Who is number 2 and 3 and 4? That's the only thing it gives me. But would be your guess on the top 4 restrictor plate drivers in NASCAR history?
I'd use
win percentage.
Win percentage. It's hard for me not to guess Dale Jr.
Dale Jr. is number 4.
Okay.
6 wins and 57 starts. 10% of his wins.
Your main man. I'll tell you the other guy during that cycle that was really good. Your main man, Jimmy Johnson.
He is not.
Okay.
Top 4. He might be 5, 6, 7, 8. But he's not top 4.
Let's see.
Here's the hint. I'll give you hints. One's dead. One's still alive and involved in the sport.
Huh. You said Dale Earnhardt Sr. was number 1, correct?
Senior's 1, junior's 4. I need 2 and 3.
Who's passed away?
One's dead.
Mm-hmm.
Kyle Busch.
Nope.
Good guess.
A little too soon for that one.
Too soon.
How about the late, great Davey Allison?
Oh, wow. Yeah.
17% of his wins on restrictor plate, 5 and 29 starts. Number 3 is the Rainbow Warrior, Jeff
gosh. Oh, well, yeah, he won quite a bit at Daytona.
12 wins in 92 starts.
Is he still doing anything like truck racing or anything? He doesn't do it.
No, he's an owner.
Yeah,
he's owning everything with Rick. He's basically part owner with Rick Hendricks well, Hendricks basically is the main financer. But
so he doesn't just go out there and race a truck for fun every now and then.
I don't think he wants to anymore. Yeah, I think he likes doing his thing.
Yeah. No,
I think he's like being in the broadcast booth.
Yeah.
Well, we've got NASCAR racing this weekend.
Oh, it's a good racetrack this weekend.
Pocono.
Yes.
Pocono is this weekend.
You have to have HBO Max or Amazon Prime to watch it.
I'm not sure what it's on this week. Is it Amazon?
I just told you.
Oh, HBO Max now?
That wasn't a question. That
I thought that was a question. I thought he was being facetious.
I thought he was asking that.
I was being facetious.
I'm going to be on your team on this one. I understand what you were saying.
I literally just said
He literally
HBO
just
Max.
said.
So we don't want Billy Bob, that's been a NASCAR fan all his life to be able to watch it. We want to make sure that these little people living in these apartments in downtown Charlotte, they got the HBO Max.
We're just channeling Terry in all kinds of ways. It's leaking over to the other chair there.
It's just so bad. You got to have so many streaming services to watch anything.
Clay.
And they all
the
50
who's
bucks
the sports
somewhere.
guy? He does politics now.
Gracious.
He went in front of Congress this week, and Tom talking about exactly that, about how like if you want to watch every single game of a certain NFL team, you have to almost like buy 7 packages, and it was like added up to like $379. And he was ripping the NFL and the pro sports teams for not having across the board packages. Like I remember in college, which was when I was in college, early 2000s. I could go online, stlouiscardinals.com, and we could purchase the whole season, $100 or something like that, and you could watch every game on the internet.
Yep.
It didn't matter who the feed was whether it was ESPN or Amazon or whoever. That feed was going to come through that package on the website. That was 25 years ago. We can't do that now.
When
I was watching it on a BlackBerry or something like that. Like, yeah, I mean, it was
but
that.
Still,
like, I'm sitting in class.
How did you see it with a BlackBerry?
At noon, we were here.
Very small.
like those little mini TVs, the little black and white you tuned in. But yeah, so go ahead.
Oh, I think I told y'all the story. When I first moved on my own, or had moved back down here after graduating, I got a. Cable was still the thing. I got a cable package, and they allowed you that Time Warner Charter, whoever it was, you could add like 3 channels. So you could pick any 3 individual channels on their lineup. Well, they had the S Network. I told the salesman specifically when I signed up for that, I want the S Network to watch the Yankees. That is why. So he signed me up without failing to tell me that getting the Yes Network in this area, I had a regional blackout and could not tune into the Yankees games. I was like, I was furious.
Y'all ran the wires and everything.
Yeah, that's right, pretty much.
Tyler Edison first, Denny Hamlin, Ryan Blaney, Chase Elliott, Ty Gibbs, Larson, Hocevar, Busher, Suarez, Bell. Bubba's in 11th. William Byron's in 12th. SVG is in 14th.
Hanging on that playoff spot.
Hanging on like a hair
He's
on a
coming
biscuit.
up. Hair on a biscuit.
All right, Pocono odds. Chip, Pocono odds.
Odds that most that I can find right now. Well, they're going with the man on the heater right now. Denny Hamlin is better than 3-1 right now to win. Kyle Larson 6.5 to 1. Tyler Reddick 7.5 to 1. Christopher Bell 8.5 to 1. Ryan Blaney 9 to 1. Chase Briscoe 10 to 1. William Byron 11 to 1. Chase Elliott 12 to 1. Ty Gibbs 16 to 1. Carson Hocevar 18 to 1. Look at anybody else here. Joe Logano and Chris Buescher 22 to 1. Bubba Wallace 28 to 1.
Oh, you ain't heard that from Joe Logano. Seems like forever.
Except come playoff time. I think he qualified.
Who's top 5?
Top 5. Hamlin, Larson, Reddick, Bell, Blaney.
A long time ago, they used to always blow their engines and transmissions at Pocono.
Yeah. It's something we always talk about because you can win Pocono in a variety of ways. Fuel mileage can come into effect. Who just has the best car handling, tires, engines, because you've got 3 long straight, especially that long straight front stretch. There's a lot of factors that can impact the outcome of the race. It's a unique with the triangle shape. It's a unique racetrack size, but it's not a one size fits all or one specific strategy.
All the time,
always wins.
Back in the '90s, when I was watching, someone would always blow. Somebody, the leader, would blow the engine.
What about this wreck?
Yeah, they're racing side by side down into turn 3, and it's like Chase has a little bit of a bobble big moment.
And trying to run it back up the track.
I think
he gets a little bit loose underneath the 20 and correcting the car, makes contact. This sends Bell hard into the outside wall.
Wow.
Just a violent hit.
Sounds like he cut a tire almost, or a tire blew.
So that's the Deo on the Amazon broadcast. You know,
look at that safer barrier, and it moves 50% of the way to that outside wall.
I want to give NASCAR a ton of credit. All the safety inside the cars, the headrests.
There's no SEC rights on it.
They are. Man, what an exchange.
Don't let Vince McMahon or Dana White get a hold of NASCAR. Who knows what would happen out there? It'd be wild. All right, guys. Picks. Who you feeling? I know. We'll start with you.
He's going to go with Reddick.
While everyone else.
Yeah, go ahead and just.
I'm gonna go with Reddick. I think he bounces back this week and increases lead.
I'm gonna go Blaney. He's got to win sometime.
Going Chase Briscoe this week.
I'm going to go with the guy he's got the most wins active driver with the most wins at Pocono, and he's won 2 in a row. I'm going Denny Hamlin.
Well, this is another shot of the wreck, and if you're out on I-85 day, this is what it looks like when somebody's window flies by you. How about this?
Dive all the way bottom inside now. Still inside, just 7, clear up. 11, diving bottom, top of 3.
Oh, it did.
Watch
right.
This. Whoa!
Keep coming. Caution 3.
Wow.
Keep coming. Caution cell.
Easy for you to say.
Yeah. I'm going to mute that because I think he said something like, holy yes. I got hit with something in the roof, right half of the windshield probably. He didn't even know what it was. So, all right, boys, we come back. We got Major League Baseball, NBA Finals, and more. KTCBroadcasting.com.
I'm Calvin Hastings, and I want to invite you to join myself along with Captain Ron and Jeffrey the Pie Owens as we broadcast live this Saturday, June 13th from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. at Shelby Kia and Shelby Honda. We'll be there with free hot dogs, chips, and soft drinks. Plus, register to win some great prizes, including 2 free nights lodging at any Red Roof Inn in America, free American Legion World Series baseball tickets, free rounds of golf at Woodbridge Golf Course, free DVD movies, free T-shirts, and more. And check out the summer sticker sales event going on now at Shelby Kia and Shelby Honda. Plus, Shelby for life with a lifetime powertrain warranty. and ask about 0% financing up to 48 months and lease a new 2026 Honda Civic for $199 per month for 36 months. Come on in for all the details at Shelby Kia and Shelby Honda and join us this Saturday for a live radio broadcast. Shelby Kia and Shelby Honda, 4421 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby. Y'all come. It'll be fun.
KTC Broadcasting and WhatsUpShopper.com brings you our Father's Day giveaway. Some lucky dad will win a $500 shopping spree at a local merchant, along with some other great prizes. Register today at Family Auto, Highway 74 East in Shelby, at Carpet One Interiors on East Ozark Avenue in Ranlow, at Possum Hollow Farms on Pleasant Drive in Shelby, at Captain's Cap Family Restaurant, Linwood Road in Gastonia, at Marburger Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram on East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby, at Wild Birds Unlimited in Franklin Square in Gastonia, at Hillbilly's Barbecue and Steaks on South Main Street in Lowell, at Jill's Uniforms on East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby, and at Moss Drug Store, Franklin Boulevard in Gastonia. The drawing will be held Friday, June 19th. You could win a $500 shopping spree from KTC Broadcasting and WhatsUpShopper.com.
Congratulations to all of our high school graduates on a job well done from Final Plunge Plumbing in Belmont. You are now wiser, stronger, and more prepared to meet the world. The best chapters of your life have not even been written yet. You may not have it all figured out yet, but with your education, your potential is limitless. Again, congratulations from everyone at Final Plunge Plumbing, 503 Woodlawn Street in Belmont. Online at finalplunge.com.
DeRisi Power Sports is your go-to for ATV and UTV parts, service, and accessories. DeRisi is nationally recognized for building race engines and suspensions. They also perform race bike builds. Stop in today and see Santo and Heather DeRisi. These people know what they're doing, and they're located at 4225 Falston Road in Shelby, or find them online at www.derisiracing.com or call them at 704-538-3512.
When you put together a sports team, you want to get the best players possible. It's the same in the automotive repair business. You want to assemble the best mechanics, and they have at Oak Grove Auto Sales, Service, and Body Shop. The very best technicians and the very best in auto body repair. And insurance work is welcome. They can do it all. They have the best team ever assembled. Come see for yourself. Even tires, too. At Oak Grove Auto Sales, Service, and Body Shop, 522 Oak Grove Road in Kings Mountain. Online at oakgroveauto.com. Like them on Facebook, too.
A Carfax top-rated dealer for sales and service since 2019.
Join us for our live Sunday morning worship services on WHS. It's the Sunday morning worship service from Calvary Baptist Church in Shelby, and on WCSL, it's the Sunday morning worship service from First Baptist Church in Cherryville.
And we're back on Saturday Morning Sports Talk with Kevin and the gang. They're going to get back on the air.
Welcome back to the Saturday Morning Shock Jocks. Kevin Hastings, Will, the Thrill Boykins is here. Chip Carter's here, and so is Tom Cinefani. Thank you, JP, for that intro. We're enjoying our McDonald's breakfast. Get them breakfast, lunch, and dinner from McDonald's here in Cherry before the games. There's a bunch of rumors, and I haven't got into it really deep other than watching some videos and then what happened in the last game. But there's a lot of rumors and thoughts about that the Indiana Fever coach doesn't like her own player, Caitlin Clark. And that she's like sabotage her. She'll bench her at the end of games. They'll run plays where she goes and stands in the corner as a decoy and not actually be part of the play. And, you know, a lot of Caitlin fans are mad about it. Well, this past weekend.
Caitlin fans get on my nerves.
Well, this past weekend.
Absolutely worst fans in sport.
They drew up a play for the coach drew up a play. And let's see if I can find the play. And Caitlin and her other and the best friend, the other girl, Sophie, was it Cunningham?
Yes. Yep.
Decided to run their own play. Let's see, and it worked. And then let's see if I can get the video. Here we go. All right, the play was drawn up, Will, for someone else. And then Cunningham, apparently out of the drawing up the girl with the ball taking it out, is her best friend, and she's like, you know what? Well, I'm not running the play that they called. She told Caitlin to run a different set off the screen so she could pass her the ball. So this is what ends up with the play, of course.
Mitchell comes off the screens, but so does Clark. Up and in!
So Clark hits it with a 1.2 seconds, and there's rumors about it and stuff, but is this really going on? Well, after the game, how about Sophie tweets out from her own Instagram account? Didn't follow the plan. Caitlin says in her head, worth it. We may have improvised. Sophie says, oops. Coach wasn't happy about it. So there's a lot more smoke to this fire than just fans talking about it. This is the actual players saying they didn't run the play the coach drew up, Tommy.
This is like the women fighting at the
and look Caitlin's comment at the bottom. Love you, Sophie.
At the what am I trying to think of, the hair salon? The women fighting at the hair salon over
here. Hold on.
To do the perm on the walk-in.
Go ahead, Tom.
You got the last walk-in, girl.
Yeah, that's right. My haircut.
Lord.
My turn to haircut. So it's just kind of funny to me. It's just like a little, but men do it too. They get like when we all remember back in the '90s when Scottie Pippen sat down because he got mad because Tony Kukoc got to play. Everybody's a diva. It's all about me.
Yeah,
it's really started, to get exponentially. It's always been like that a little bit, but it's just like exponentially. Everything's about me. Mm-hmm. The coach thinks it's all about her, and the players are like, no, it's about me. That's just sports. That's what I don't miss about coaching, man. I don't miss.
There's a lot of times you get.
Caitlin don't have no worries in this predicament, but Sophie, you that the way
Caitlin commented on the bottom.
No, I say Caitlin doesn't have any worries in this situation with arguing back and forth with the coach. Caitlin's good.
Oh, they're talking about getting rid of her trainer.
Yeah,
she's on the chopping blocks.
But Sophie, you ain't got a crying tear in
how
the
do
right.
you know anything about the Sophie lady, Will? What do you know about her?
How do I know?
What do you know about her?
I was about to say, she is probably right now the second, and not because of this play, the second most popular athlete in the WNBA right now.
It doesn't. That doesn't. I know.
Yes, it does. Because they need fans.
But hear what I'm saying. Sophie doesn't have the clout.
She's the enforcer.
She doesn't have the clout.
When they mess with Caitlin, she comes over and fights.
Is she like a 2-point?
She's the Bill Laimbeer.
2-point, 3 rebound.
She's a triple single.
5 fouls.
She's a triple single. Yeah.
Well, Tom, if you've looked at the stats, they're all triple singles.
Caitlin should.
She had a double-double that same game. She had a 30-point double-double.
Last night, the Valkyries dominated the Storm.
My guy hooping.
76-72. WNBA.
Hey, I bet the hot dogs are a little cheap.
The Golden State Valkyries.
Don't bet on it.
Had 3 starters with 2 points.
Don't bet on it.
The Seattle Storm had 4 starters with less than 10.
He's going to look for a prop bet on prices of hot dogs on WNBA versus
so, Tom, the Seattle Storm only had 1 player over 10 points.
I can figure.
So the whole team, again, was triple single. Nobody with double-digit rebounds, assists, blocks for either team. Every single one of them is triple single. A couple of them throw 20 points in there.
So they're all
Draymond Green.
It's YMCA basketball.
But, Kevin, you can get a hot dog.
That is true.
And you could take your daughter, and that would be something that they would want to see. So it's good.
How many little girls you know like basketball?
My daughter likes basketball.
Don't start that now.
My daughter was watching.
I coached basketball. Ain't no girl. They were doing mixed leagues for a reason because they had 3 girls in the whole league.
My daughter and her boyfriend spent the night because they had to get up early and drive to Indiana. So they did come and steal all my cars and go on joyrides. But Anna, they do. That's what they do.
I love how he just suddenly drops
They
that.
do. They like playing with all my toys while I'm not there because I'm always working to pay for them. But she was sitting there.
That's what I have to look
She
forward to.
was sitting there, and I guess Jacob had gone in the room to, I don't know what that kid was watching, but Anna's sitting there watching the hockey game.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like, she gets, like, when the local teams are good, or when the Cleveland teams are good, she'll watch it. Like, she's into the she doesn't really like the Blue Jackets, but she likes the Hurricanes.
Yeah.
So I mean, like, little girls like that kind of stuff. I could see a girls' professional hockey league, because there is a lot of girls hockey, and just let the girls have a little fun, Kevin. I mean, it's not going to be the draw that pro NBA. We're never going to say that, but let the girls have a little fun. They're not going to make a lot of money off this. Now, when they start complaining, about how much money they make, I'm like, okay, ladies,
So
you make a little bit.
I'm going to say this.
You know?
I'm going to say this for Chip. Of all the women's sports, the most legitimate one is women's golf.
Yes.
It is.
Yes.
See, but
being able to compare to be able to beat and play against everyday men and regular people.
I don't know how much of this.
Pick any sport in the world, you're not beating a man at. Pick golf.
It might be.
You got a chance.
You know what I would say though? I don't know how much of it actually happens, but all these, like James Harden makes, God knows how much money to suck in the playoffs every year. Why don't y'all, like, because they'll be advocating for him. You know, like, okay, we'll just say we're gonna donate 10% of our salaries. Everybody in the NBA is going to donate 10% of your salary to fund the salaries of the girls basketball players. Let's see if they do that. You know what they're going to say? No. they're going to sit there and advocate for them. Where's the money supposed to come from? You know, that's the thing. Until
the NBA actually subsidizes the WNBA with an endowment of over $15 million to cover.
Yeah, but are the players who go on there and say, hey, and act like they're promoting?
Oh, no.
Do they? No, that's not them. You know, it's the billionaire owners who kind of own it for fun.
Adam Silver, dictating that.
Like I said, I've always thought the WNBA was a good thing until you start, like, complaining about money.
My
idea
for it, and as far as getting the little girls involved and watching the game, for me, I wish they would do college and pro like they do high school. Put the women's game before the men's game.
Yeah, that would be good.
I would come to the stadium an hour earlier.
That'd be good.
We would watch the women's game, buy extra popcorns. I would watch the Sting. My girls might like it, but then afterwards I get to see some dunking and
would you buy
some stuff.
Would you buy a hot dog?
At least one.
Okay.
Because the kids are going to ask for it.
At $11.
Right.
Depends on the price.
But you know what?
But would you enjoy that, Will? Like, as opposed, I'm going to go to a Sting game and there's 5,000 people here. Well, why don't we have the Sting play in front of 18,000 people a little bit earlier? You're subsidizing them anyway.
Yep.
Why not subsidize them and have them be the pregame?
Even if the people didn't come to the beginning,
right? They'll still be there halftime.
They would come to the end,
right?
Still sell their jerseys.
And you would generate a little bit more interest because more people would be aware of who's on the team.
Yes.
Well, you'd get 3 times the many fans watching Sophie Cunningham and Caitlin Clark, actually. Well, I know that she gets more fans than most of them, but, like, when you compare 6,000 fans to 18,000, I know that 18,000, like Tom said, is not going to be there to start. If you've ever been to a Hornets game, they show up about first quarter. Near the end of the second. That has to do with parking and stuff too. A lot. Getting there, and then games are at 7 o'clock. If it's on a Saturday, it's
parking
it's
at
hard
Spectrum
to get.
Center sucks.
Yeah, so you got to get to the stadium, and
it's not that expensive though. You just might, go ahead and get your pedometer because you're going to get your steps in.
Yeah,
you know? I mean,
it's like $20. You can find the spots up there for like $20.
All right. Well, all right. Real quick, you asked Will how he knew Sophie Cunningham, and I'm pretty sure that Will is an avid subscriber to the swimsuit edition.
That is not how I know Sophie Cunningham.
You didn't have an answer, Will, so this is what we're going with. She's on the cover of the swimsuit edition. So there you go, 2026, Tom. Buy you a swimsuit edition. Sports Illustrated. You don't want to watch? Want that, Tom?
It's a dude.
That's not a dude. That's the center for the L.A. Sparks or whatever they are. Indiana Fever.
Indiana Fever.
Just looks like a little like the strong jawline. Okay, I thought it might be one of those.
Sorry, Sophie.
I thought it might be. I thought it might be one of those altered people.
That is not Brittany Griner.
Okay.
We did not have to trade a spy to get him back into the country.
Okay.
Did you know that, Will?
Yes.
We had to trade a Russian arms dealer to get Brittany Griner.
Isn't it the God of War? Wasn't
I'm glad she can do some layups. Maybe. All right, so NBA Finals, Spurs choking. Coach is not doing too well for them. Somebody's got to fix the ship. It's 3-1. Still got a chance, but do they got a chance, William?
Chance?
So they got a chance. Can they win?
Let's go back to your numbers. You said out of the last how many years the team that went 2-0 didn't fare that well?
Or they lost the team that won 2 games away went 2-0 and they were playing away. Yeah.
So now let's look at it as how many times somebody's been down 3-1 and came back and won the whole thing.
Let's also look at the fact that how many teams gave up a 29-point lead in the finals and lost. Nobody, because that's never happened before.
15 times 3-1 has happened, which is 5%. So you got a 1 in 20 chance here, Tom. You want to get on the gambling?
I might
apps?
go. I might go and see what the odds are for the Spurs and just go ahead and put $10 on it just for fun. But Canada. I had a bonus bet.
What?
No, don't. Like y'all had to remind me. I had a parlay with U.S. winning and Canada winning, and freaking Canada tied.
We morphed back into the World Cup real quick.
Why did we go
But
back?
like going to Pirates.
But I'm going like, Tom, you're going to be sitting there in front of St. Peter. And he's going to look at you and say, you put money on Canada in a sport? In anything? You parlayed Canada?
I'm not betting on
So this is the limit. This is the limit of your gambling. You have reached your line.
I'm not betting on a Canadian at the Canadian Open this
They
weekend.
were playing Bosnia and Herzegovina.
They haven't won a Stanley Cup in 40 years.
It was playing a country that you couldn't say the name of.
I know. I can't even pronounce.
They lost two. They were playing two countries in one. They were playing 2 countries in one. That's not a fair advantage for them. It's a disadvantage for Canada.
Any of them countries you can't pronounce the name
It
of,
was just a
they
small.
they usually are pretty good at soccer.
Because I haven't bet on anything in a while. And they
Uzbekistan
said,
and Azerbaijan.
I haven't bet on anything in a while, and they said, "Hey, it was 3-1, and both of them were around like U.S. was a slight favorite, and I think Canada might have been a slight favorite. U.S. was like almost even money, and it was like paid 3-1. It's like this is a sure thing. This can't lose." Kevin, it was
for everybody on the radio. Kevin just posted the National Problem Gambler Helpline.
1-800-MY-RESET. If you have a gambling problem and you feel like putting money on Canada in any sport, please call 1-800-MY-RESET.
Oh, me.
I'll back him betting on Spurs coming back. I'll back him betting on SVG. But Tom, they haven't won a Stanley Cup in 40 years.
It's soccer, not hockey.
I know, but
they should win hockey.
I didn't know they had soccer balls.
Look
in
at
Canada.
the country of origin on the Las Vegas. They're not like they're from Las Vegas. Okay? They're from Canada.
That He-Man character, Man at Arms just did his best Tom impersonation after that bet fell, just jumping off at Castle Grayskull over there.
Is that who fell off?
I don't know. I'm not sure.
Knicks and Spurs play today, 8:30, 3-1 in San Antonio.
That's crazy.
Victor sounds very confident yesterday. I asked him, say, everybody knows we're going to come back. Everybody knows we're going to win this thing. Like, okay.
I mean, to be fair to him, you could argue they could be up 3-1 if they didn't do a couple stupid things here and there in the last couple games. Like just the last 2 games, it just.
But I mean, you got to give the Knicks the credit.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I've been waiting all week to say this. The bright lights are getting to the Spurs.
Those rabid Knicks fans.
Yeah.
I mean, they're just.
Yeah, Wemby got hit with an egg after the game the other night.
But I mean, y'all do know if the Spurs win this one, the Knicks fans might be a little rabid, but they're gonna be a little nervous coming back to Game 6.
Yeah.
If they have to, they know they want to win that game. That's their chance to win the final. Celebrate at home, burn down the city, all that stuff. But they're gonna be.
They're gonna burn down the city regardless.
They're gonna be a little tight. It'll be a little tight up
They
there.
can't even win with grace. They fight people after they win. They can't even win with grace.
It's just we saw the same thing last year during the Ryder Cup. That's
Brunson leading the.
I'm a Yankees fan.
Maybe not. Where did it go? It changed. Now, why would it show that whole thing? That was stupid. It was showing the stats for the finals. I clicked on full player stats. You would think that would be for the finals, right? It went to the postseason stats. So anyway, in the finals, Brunson's averaging 26 and Wimbion averaging 25. Cat 11.9 rebounds, Wimbion 11.5. Then Brunson 6.8 assists and Castle 7.4 assists for your stat leaders. Again, they play tonight. Game 5. Who you guys got tonight for Game 5? In San Antonio. We're going back to New York, Will?
I think we're going back to New
York. Chip?
I agree. I do think that the Spurs will win this game.
Here, y'all know when we go 4 across, what happens, Tom? What you got over there?
Knicks.
There we go. Go Spurs. We're going Game 6. Thank you, Tommy.
Thank you, Tommy.
I want to see more basketball, to be honest. I like watching
it ain't like
basketball.
going down to the IMAX and watching them go for a wide. When we go for a wide, it's just tragic.
We're idiots. We
going crazy.
Exactly. So if they do make it to Game 6, that game is Tuesday at 8:30, and Game 7 will be Friday night. So no matter what, next Saturday we'll be talking about the new NBA champions.
It would just be so great for the Knicks to have an epic collapse, just so that all those New York fans just have like mental breakdowns. I would just enjoy it and just watch the chaos. That would be so great.
And he just picked the Knicks, the gambling hotline.
Knicks gambling hotline.
All right, guys. We'll be back. We got Major League Baseball, a lot of little baseball things, fun things to talk about, and more here on KDCBroadcasting.com.
The NASCAR O'Reilly Auto Parts Series.
He elects to start drivers right, and the green flag is in the air.
Returns to Pocono Raceway as the summer stretch heats up in Pennsylvania.
Here's Connor Zillich. He'll root his way to the inside. Side by side out of 7. They'll drag race to the start-finish line.
It's the MillerTech Battery 250, presented by KOA.
Saturday afternoon at 3:30 on Carolina Country WCSL. 92.9 FM, 1590 AM, online at KDCBroadcasting.com. They've got a little bit of everything at TLG Sales in Bearwood. Just arrived a big new shipment of tools. Also Spectracide for those weeds. And they have all kinds of garden tools and 50-foot garden hose. TLG Sales in Bearwood has flower planters, all kinds of paper products, including paper towels and toilet paper. Check out their zero-turn mower, scooter, and dirt bike, all on sale. TLG Sales, 5627 Boston Road, Highway 18 North in Bearwood, open 9 to 5 Monday through Friday. TLG Sales will be closed Friday, July 3rd. 0% for 60 months financing. Now available on select new Toro mowers from PowerMax Motorsports and Iron Station. Just in time for grass cutting season, come in and talk with Steve Quinlan or one of his team members about Toro and ask about special landscaper and fleet deals. From residential to commercial, Toro can do the job. See the lineup today at PowerMax Motorsports, 3636 East Highway 27 in Iron Station. Online at PowerMaxMotorsports.com.
Every weekend right here.
Start your engine!
Welcome to Kyle Petty's Back Then Again Country Countdown alongside the NASCAR legend. We're Charlie and Debbie.
Yeah, I think a lot of people thought they were going to lose their girls to Carl Edwards. Have you ever seen Carl Edwards? When he first came around, I didn't know he had a shirt because he never seemed to have one on.
He can't even play the hook. It's Kyle Petty's Back Then Again Country Countdown with Charlie and Debbie.
Friday afternoons at 3 p.m. on Carolina Country WCSL, online at KTCBroadcasting.com. The Get Ready to Ride Polaris sales event is underway at Full Throttle Power Sports in Lowell. Get up to $3,000 off or 0% financing for 60 months on select off-road models. Also save up to $1,250 on select Kawasaki road bikes. Full Throttle Sports has 3.99% APR financing for 36 months on the Suzuki King Quad, or get $1,600 in customer cash back at Full Throttle Power Sports, 100 Indian Walk in Lowell.
Come see the new 2026 Roush Nightmare with 705 supercharged horsepower. At Tyndall Ford Performance in Gastonia, yes, it's a scream. While there, check out the Roush trucks, 2-door and crew cab models, plus the RTR and the Lotnet Monsters at Tyndall Ford Performance, 1901 East Franklin Boulevard in Gastonia. Online at tyndallford.com. You can become a Roush-keteer today.
And we're back on Saturday Morning Sports Talk with Kevin and the gang.
And good morning. Kevin Hastings, Tom Sinofani, Will Boykins, Chip Carter.
And good morning.
What is the oldest American sports franchise? Any sport. Any sport. Any sport.
Well, I know it's not the Packers because they was 1990.
It's not.
He actually got the right year. The Packers are 18 or tied for 17th oldest.
It's not going. It's not going to be a football team. I would guess. I want to say I read somewhere that one of the oldest teams is the Cincinnati Reds.
They're third oldest, 1882.
Okay. It's going to be baseball.
The Arizona Cardinals are the highest football in 1898. The baseball answer, the Braves are second, 1871. Wow. The Boston Red Stockings. But the oldest of all the teams,
Chicago Cubs.
Tommy's right. The Chicago Cubs. Now, here's what's interesting. Who's the Cubs playing?
Yeah,
they're a professional sports team, Tom. We're just going.
They're the original travel team. They're the original travel ball.
the Savannah Bananas here are just traveling around playing everybody across the country that'll play them. They play in the. Did they play the Peaches from the women's league?
Rockford Peaches.
The Rockford Peaches.
Yeah.
Who are they playing? That's my question. How do you? So the Braves decided, well, I guess we'll play these guys in 1871, and then 11 years later, after everybody's tired of watching these two teams face off, the Reds join the fight.
Yeah, Cleveland.
And the Pirates and the Cardinals.
Cleveland, the baseball team's pretty old.
Was the Blues the first name? It says Cleveland Blues and Bluebirds, and it doesn't say list the Indians.
Yeah.
What type of a woke chart, Tom, am I looking at where they can't even list
I don't know, Kevin.
that they were the damn Indians for 100 years?
100 years.
You're the one who brought up the chart.
I just
Does the Commanders have the Redskins listed?
No, God, my.
They've got the Atlanta Braves.
These people.
They've got how inconsistent
Well, anyway,
is this?
I thought that was fun as far as the years go, though. But well, like
You know what? I didn't even notice that the years was on there.
Like, who was the Cardinals playing in 1898? And is my question. All right, there's our little fun baseball thing, real quick. All right, I got a couple tweets here. I might have some umpires to yell at today.
Watch out, Tommy.
Oh, this is funny.
I get tired.
This is for Will.
Well,
I'll tell
you this. I almost never do this, Kevin, but I thought about you after I did it because it was a foul tip into the glove, and the kid stole second base. He threw down, but it's a foul tip. It's a live ball. So I didn't think anything of it. I mean, he was safe by a mile, whatever. All right, 0-1. Here we go. It's a foul ball. It's a foul ball. And the woman got louder and louder, and then the other mama started. Time. Rip the mask off. I don't like this coach anyway, so I just went over to him. He doesn't control his players.
Right.
So I just said, why don't you explain to your fans the difference between a foul and a foul tip? Thank you. And then I put back on my mask, and that crowd got quiet, and then I heard the other team's fans start giggling. And that's the last I heard of it. It's like there's all these reels up here. Everything's on Instagram. Everybody tries to humiliate umpires. We find everything they do wrong and put it on there to humiliate them. And that's fine because we will screw up, and everybody's got a camera. But if you're going to yell at us, please know the rule. You know what I mean? It's just like, please know the rule. But anyway, that's my advocacy for umpires for today. But it was very sad. The silence was so satisfying. That was the most satisfying.
I mean, you make a point because you get these quick, and same with the players that film themselves. You get these quick clips of the one thing that's wrong. They forget the other six and 2/3 innings.
If you want to get on us, fine, get on us. Get on your kid trying to come up to the dirt and take his practice swing.
Yes, or not having his shirt tucked in.
Well, what's crazy about baseball? And this is what I try to get across to my players is that you fail 7 out of 10 times and you're a great player.
Yeah.
So are you blaming the umpire for those. How many of those 7 times was the umpire's fault that you struck out, or you got out today?
We're gonna mess up. Like, I'm not one of these. We mess like some umpires you talk to. They never missed a call.
Right.
Every pitch they called was the correct call. We know we miss calls. We know we call ball strikes. We call strikes balls. We all do that. We mess up, and you're gonna get your chance. You know what I mean? You're gonna get your chance to give it to us, but know the rule. You know what I mean? If you're gonna yell about something stupid,
Tom, I was assisting a team, and at the end of the game. Those 4 of us coaches, one of them didn't say anything. The other 2 spent the whole time talking to the kids and apologizing to them about how bad the umpires were.
Mm-hmm.
And when they got done, right in front of those two grown men, I said, "Kids, I want when y'all go home today, do not blame the umpires for the reason you got beat. You struck out. You popped up, you missed the air. The umpire didn't let one of those balls go between his legs." I said, when you go home, you fix what you fixed today, and if you don't do that, you blame the umpire, you ain't going to get better.
Yep.
And you could just see those coaches that just got through 5 minutes just ripping umpires. I'm like, dudes, like, your kid made 4 errors at third base today, head coach. His kid is scared to be at third base, Tom. And he keeps putting him there, and he's basically standing in left field, so every ball over there, he comes up and misses it. But, let's blame the umpires after the game. Coach, Dad, hit some fungos to your son instead of blaming the umpire. How about that? Again, you fail 7 out of 10 times mostly. It's
if you're good.
So this is for Will. This highlight, actually. So this is a softball game. And, Will, have you seen this?
I don't think I have.
All right.
Is Stackhouse playing? Okay.
This is the Green Bay Packers celebrity softball game. That's Jordan Love is the hitter. That's number 10 right there, Jordan Love, ready to run. All right, I want you to watch the highlight of what happens in Green Bay. Okay, I probably can't play the music. Let me turn that off. Now, I'm going to let Chip do the play-by-play here. You ready, Chip?
All right.
The ball has been put in play into the infield. All right, Chip, let's go.
Ball in the infield, Love going down to first base.
Uh-oh.
Oh, Love was an eligible receiver, and he incomplete pass off of Love's hand.
Oh, off his hand.
Is it hand? He did block it with his hand. Good job, yes.
And you know what? They're all taking a deep breath as he raises his hand to knock that ball.
Yes.
This is how much is this quarterback worth, Will?
$255 million.
Good reaction. And he stopped it with his he's right-handed.
He's right-handed.
He stopped it with his non-throwing hand, too.
His non-throwing hand knocked it away.
Hey, he's got to catch the snap, dude.
He does got to catch the snap.
You can't just have one hand. You got to catch the snap.
So there's the contact. So you have.
I thought it got his head at first.
You have how much you say he's worth?
$255.
So you have someone who's worth $250 million, Tom, playing softball, raising some money for charity. Fine, but like I had to explain to my kid's coach when he was 7 years old, and they were practicing without their helmets on. The helmet ain't for the coach pitch throwing it 2 miles per hour. It's for all the other idiot kids throwing it from the outfield, and your kid can't catch, getting hit in the face. So, Will, why does your $250 million quarterback not have a helmet on?
I have no idea. I guess because they were playing slow pitch softball is the only reason why.
That's what I'm saying, is that you still should be wearing a helmet because of bad throws, not because of how fast the pitch is.
Right.
Now, last bit of information here. Will, you know who's playing first base?
Christian Watson.
You're close. That is Micah Parsons not catching that ball, letting it ricochet off the quarterback's head almost.
No, Parsons was in the dugout.
It said
that was Stackhouse.
That was Stackhouse.
No, look, Parsons still in.
It said on the video Parsons was at first.
Right
there you go.
Okay. So it was. All right.
Oh, there you go. Can we zoom in on that? Who is that?
It said it was Parsons at first. Maybe it wasn't. Who is this one? Is there a 25?
That's Nix. That's Nixon.
Who's number 25?
Nixon. That's the kick returner.
Not anymore.
Your kick returner can't catch a ball.
Not anymore. Not in Green Bay this year. Won't be. Yeah, he missed that ball too.
Yeah, he didn't even fair catch it or nothing. Golly.
Goodness. All right, is this the best double play you've ever seen? And I'm going to probably have to make it a little bit smaller here.
The 1-1. It's a fly ball, shallow left field. Miller back, Sawinski in, Sawinski into a dive.
Oh,
and pops
my.
out of his glove. No,
Oh, my.
Now a throw to first in time.
That's nasty.
Oh,
That's up there.
my.
That's
up
It
there.
got hit up in the air by Sawinski. Miller
That's
caught
tough.
it, and they throw to first for a double play.
Tom, have you ever
The
seen a
most improbable double play of the
7-5-3
season.
double play?
It went straight up. It did never hit the ground.
Are you
Right
sure?
to Miller, who again
They
fires
need to use that.
from shallow left field
They
on
need to
a
use
dime
that
to
at the
first
umpire
with
clinic.
room to spare to end the inning.
Because there's always a question, what if it goes off one guy's glove into another? It's a catch.
Oh, yeah. We had a play like that in, I think, my sophomore year. Franklin Allen, down here at Medical Center, he was a part of it. He was at shortstop, ball into the outfield, Tom, into no man's land where the center fielder comes in. Second baseman was just trailing. Shortstop reached out to catch it. Center fielder hit him, spun him around like a helicopter. Ball flew up in the air, and the second baseman trailing come in, had to dive and caught it in the air.
Wow.
It's kind of like if the ball like hits your chest and you catch it. It's a catch as long as you can secure it in the hand or the glove. You can't secure it like they go over that one in the clinic. Like say it's a bad throw and you like wedge it between your body with your elbow. That's not a catch. That has to be secured with your hand or your glove.
Really?
But you can roll it out of that.
If you like, if I've got like say it's a throw to first base. And the guy like throws it and it's a bad throw and I like wedge it. Like I've got control of it here. Well, in football, I guess that'd be a catch.
Yeah.
But in baseball, it's not. You would have to take your hand and do that.
Right.
You'd have to have it secured in your hand.
Okay.
So that one, that's why I hope. What was that game, Kevin? Oklahoma?
It was I don't know, it was Rockford Peaches.
If you could, it wasn't no Rockford Peaches, dude. I mean,
Rockford Peaches gonna be the answer to every baseball team we don't know.
That would be a great. See, I don't use the
Ball shallow left field.
OKC and
Miller
RR.
back, Sawinski into a dive. It pops out of his
I
glove.
don't
No,
use,
it was caught. Now a throw.
Because you use the tweeter, I don't use that. But I need to go. I've got an account. I think I need to go to your page and get that because that's excellent for a clinic video. They need to see that play. That's a good play.
Look up whoever RR and OKC
I'm
is.
looking.
It looks like Comets, OKC Comets, and I don't know what the RR or there's
Round Rock. Round Rock and the Oklahoma City Comets. Round Rock's a AAA affiliate
AAA.
of the Rangers. The Comets, a AAA affiliate of the Dodgers in the Pacific Coast League.
Well, that was good. That's a great play to show because that doesn't happen very often, but it'll happen in a doggone 2-1 game in the bottom of the last inning. Something stupid will happen like that.
All right, they're talking about Tom. You said umpires never miss calls. That you've met a couple of those guys before.
Oh yeah.
Well, for example, this umpire in Major League Baseball yesterday, or a couple of days ago, missed 27 calls according to the.
Wow. And a challenge from Contreras. Strike three or not? It is.
Jonah Heim up and taking a first pitch strike. Oh. His way. It will.
And another challenge from Contreras. He's going to be called out on strike.
So here we are again asking a human being to judge an invisible line at 95 miles per hour.
Who says even that's right?
Right. That was my point about the whole thing is we're using an invisible box. That's
in my opinion, it's like I was discussing with a catcher because I told him like a pitch at the knees I call a strike, and I know that I know that if you ABS'd it, the pitch might be called low, but I was telling the catcher, I said this ABS is just making baseball weak because it trains you that. Okay, that pitch is a third of an inch out of the zone. Mm-hmm. I just challenge that pitch. Mm-hmm. If you can't hit it, why are you playing professional baseball? That's what I'm saying. If you don't have a hitter's mentality, because to me, if I'm going to let a pitch go that's an inch off the plate with 2 strikes, you're weak. I'm just telling you, man.
They're looking to walk as opposed to hit. They want that in. So here's my question. We can widen the plate. That could be a.
I think definitely in lower levels of ball. I mean, you made the pizza box bases in pro ball, right? I'm saying make the plate 20 or 21 inches,
I was about to say 20.
and then hold them to it. You know what I mean? It's like, okay, now it's got to be over the plate.
Correct.
Like I'm okay with that, but because that's what a lot of people do anyway at lower levels of ball.
Well, how wide's a baseball?
Gosh, I think it's. Gosh, Kevin, I forgot that. I know the plate's like
3.5 inches, something like that.
I think it's something like that. Yeah.
So if it's touching the edge of the plate, you're getting
right.
You're getting to a 23-inch plate anyway.
I would just say, but what I would be scared is say you make the plate, we're going to go 2 inches both ways.
All right, I've got another proposal.
But what I'm scared of, Kevin, is you make it 2 inches bigger, and then they'll still go 2 balls.
Right. Regulation diameter of a baseball is 2.86 to 2.94 inches.
So basically, it's a 22-inch plate.
I had forgotten that. It's usually on
the
the test. Stupid question.
So another quick theory is, I watched youth baseball, and number one, they need run limits in youth baseball. You shouldn't score more than 5 in an inning and just turn it. I want to see innings and people play. Yeah. But as far as baseball is concerned, if we're going to do this ABS thing, the point is, fans want to see players swing the bat and not walk. And I know I'm about to be sacrilegious here for the baseball fans here. I'm going to change the sport because of things. It's something we say. But guys, it's time to go to 2 strikes.
I'd say it's time to go to 2 balls. Make them throw it over the plate.
No. Here's my point. If you go to 2 strikes and 4 balls, the batters can't just afford to sit up there hoping to walk now.
Yeah.
If they get one on the corner called strike, holy crap, I've got to defend against 4 balls, not 2 or 3. So that's my thing is if you take a strike away from the batters, that will increase the swinging more because I don't want the walks. So if you give them or make ball, but if you go 5, I thought, hey, let's go 5 balls to keep tradition of 3 strikes, fine. But 5 balls would take forever. They'll still look for walks. You don't want 5 balls. Especially when a pitcher's only throwing balls.
Yeah.
So I want 2 strikes and you're out instead of 3.
Basically, in youth baseball now, youth pitch baseball, not coach pitch or machine pitch. It's basically 2 balls anyway. Nobody goes on the first pitch right now. Not in the 11-12, 10-11-12. They don't go on the first pitch because the coach tell them to watch it to catch its rhythm. So you watch the first pitch to catch its rhythm.
I think that's the worst hitting advice.
That is the worst
in the history of sports.
If you look at,
but they do it. But Will's right. That's what they do.
But quintessentially, what you're saying is the going to the 2 strikes. They already are. My point is they already basically doing it because they taking the first pitch.
Well, like I said, they're taking all they want. It might still be a ball because these kids can't throw strikes. My thing is that once you'll have to be ready to swing once you go to one, if you go 2 strikes. Like you get that one on you can't sit up there and hope you get walked and hope. But you're right as far as kids. We played a team a couple weeks ago. Tom, their coach was up 17-0 on us. They were still in home, because they need to get that 3 touchdown lead on us, and then. But I heard him telling his player there was a pitch, and again you're up 17-0. This kid probably bats 1 time a game, never plays, and he's like over coaching him up on how to walk and hey, this pitcher's not throwing strikes. Be smart in the box. And I'm like, bro, tell him to swing the bat. So we ended up playing the same team, a couple weeks ago, Tom, and they started every kid's out there walking. Well, I know one of the kids of the other team, their parents he played for us. They were friends, right? Before he got that box, I looked at his daddy and him. I said, tell him to swing the bat. We're not up here to walk. Mm-hmm. And my son was pitching. He hit a double off my son. And you know what I did? I stood up and clapped. So way to swing the bat, Parker, because that's what we wanted to see. I'd rather see their kid hit a double off my kid than my kid walk a kid. I think because of our wonderful defense, he gave up 8 unearned runs, Tom, on 1 hit. So that's what I'm saying. Like, we're going to sit here and walk. If we hit somebody, we hit somebody. I get it. But let's get everybody sit up here and throw 97 balls up here. It's aggravating.
I definitely think youth baseball, you get 9 batters.
That'd be a good rule for me too. If you get through the lineup, you
9 batters.
Flip it over.
Let's flip it over. I mean, it's just
the point of us being there is for the kids to play.
There are
not for you to win 17-0.
There are so many idiots, and that's why I don't do Little League. I can't deal with these idiots, man. I just can't deal with it. I mean, they're telling the kids the wrong thing. They don't know rules. I mean, it's like you guys are a bunch of idiots. I mean, seriously, man. I feel bad about it because I believe the community little leagues are important, but you guys let so many idiots in there.
It's hard to get good people to have the time to be over it. Then, like you said, you got mamas and dads and everything
Bunch
else.
Of idiots.
Major League Baseball standings. Let's take a look across the league. Get it out of my mouth. Tampa Bay's in first. What happened to Yankees?
Oh, they haven't been in first in a while. They haven't been in first in a while.
They swept Cleveland.
Why'd you say it like that, though? Why'd you come at him so hard?
They're right there. They've won one game and more and lost one game more than Tampa Bay.
Oh boy!
Technically, they're no games back of Tampa.
I want y'all to look in the Central. Started on the bottom, now we here.
You're 7
You're
games
6
under
and a half
500.
games.
Hey,
Yeah.
7
we was
under
on
500.
the bottom. We're in the middle now. It doesn't matter.
There you go.
Worst division.
That is not how the Jefferson song went. I just watched that the other day.
Moving
they didn't
on
talk
to
about
the middle.
moving on up to the middle.
To the mid.
That's not how the song went.
East side before you.
You're not moving up to the east side.
That's not how the song went.
I didn't say the Jefferson song. I said
They went to a
started
high-rise
at the
apartment
bottom.
in the
Now we
sky.
here. That's what I said. I said we started at the bottom. Now we here.
Well, you have not gotten to the high-rise apartments.
No. You have not gotten a piece of the pie.
I didn't say
You
the
have not gotten a
Jefferson
piece
song.
of the pie.
All right, Seattle's first out west. They're only a team over 500. In the Central, 2 teams over 500. And in the East, 2 teams over 500. So we got 5 teams.
Ain't it bad?
still.
You can't even celebrate your team doing better than what they've been doing.
You sound like a
They're
Charlotte
just going to
Hornets
do
fan.
that. It doesn't matter.
I mean, you sound like a Charlotte Hornets fan. Let's
Doesn't
polish the
matter.
turds. Will. Let's polish the turds. Yeah, just what you
I
want us to
I
say?
take offense to that because I am a Charlotte Hornets fan. What you saying?
Gosh, my team's 10 games better than you, and I know we're not going to win anything. Atlanta Braves in first in the National League, number 1 record in all. Is it all of baseball still? I see National League.
They
All
got
of
a
baseball.
half game over the Dodgers.
Dodgers 44 wins, Braves at 45.
You play more games than the other team.
Baseball's got fuzzy math.
Yeah.
Braves, Phillies over 500 in the National League Central.
Braves are on a 3-game losing streak.
We've lost two teams under, or one team under 500, and one's even.
They finally lost the series then? I know for a long time they had lost the series.
Did they get swept last night? Because they lost the series.
Braves lost last night.
Then they did get swept, too. So they lost the series and swept for the
Who
first
swept
time.
them?
The Chicago White Sox.
Really?
The worst team in the history of the world. They beat the best team in baseball right now. Dodgers in first, over 8 games over Padres, 8.5 over Diamondbacks. So 3, 6, 7, 8 teams in the National League over 500. 3 teams at 500. So 11 teams in the National League at 500 or better. 5 in the American League. Math works out across the league, about 16 teams, 500 or better, but we should be spread out just a tid bit.
The American League is just not very good.
All right.
I mean, we still got time. Y'all putting us off like we ain't got time. There's still a chance. Just like 233.
Yeah, just like Jim Carrey had a chance of dating Mary Swanson in Dumb and Dumber.
You picked USA to win, didn't you too?
Always.
There's a chance.
Always. Always.
Did you pick the Spurs to come back down 3-1 to win it all? We didn't pick a whole field finish the series.
We just
did
picked
we?
the next game.
I didn't pick them for the whole thing. I just picked them to win.
Who's gonna win the series? We'll do it right quick.
New York's gonna win the series.
I will say Kevin's right. I think Spurs win Game 5, and that makes Game 6 at Madison Square Garden, the last game at Madison Square Garden, it's going to be epic, and there's going to be a lot of nervous people. Because if the Knicks don't win Game 6, and it goes to Game 7 at the Spurs back in San Antonio,
if they don't win Game 6, it's over.
But I think the Knicks win at Madison Square Garden in Game 6.
Tom, who you got?
I'm flipping my pick.
You talking about?
For the finals.
NBA Finals. We didn't finish the final. We didn't finish the final pick.
Oh, we didn't. I thought I did.
No, we just picked the game. We picked Game 5.
Oh, okay. I'm going with the Knicks.
All right, give me my Spurs to finish them off. I don't believe in the Knicks. All right, we had to get that in real quick, put it on the video for our picks and bad picks for next weekend so we can make fun of them. Now, Major League Baseball home run leaders, there are 5 guys of 20 or more: Schwarber, Alvarez, Buxton, Olsen, and Murakami. Did I say that right?
Schwarber's got 20.
Schwarber's got 24. He's mashing
I
right
hate
now.
Schwarber.
2 DHs with the most home runs in baseball.
Yeah.
Is that all Schwarber does? DH.
Yeah.
Think so.
That's all he does is he home runs.
Yeah.
He strikes out. He's already struck out Tom. Look at his strikeouts. 102 times.
Gracious.
In 66
You know,
games.
it killed us because that year that the last time that Cleveland was in the World Series, Schwarber could play in Cleveland. He was hurt; he couldn't play the field.
Mm-hmm.
But then he's still batting, and he killed us at the plate
Yep,
because he could be the designated hitter.
Yep.
Like, if they would have had the home field advantage, we might have won that series.
That's crazy to say that. That's wild.
Yeah.
Schwarber with the most Ks in baseball. Cruz with 98. Wood at 97. Nito at 96 strikeouts. It's just crazy to me that they know they're going to up there and just to strike out. Just don't care. I'm going to swing as hard as I can. And if it's just weird way to play baseball. All right. Any more news and notes on your baseball before we go?
Well, Chip, you didn't say anything about the Yankees sweeping the Indians. Didn't say a word.
I'm not a Red Sox fan. I don't get excited about things that happen in the first half of the season.
Oh, okay.
Got a long way to go.
What a dig.
As Kevin pointed out, we ain't even leading the division right now. We got a long way to go.
Look it up.
Well, of course, we play Detroit, so it's always good for Detroit to come back after their good year. They're the new Chicago White Sox. They suck. I think it's the Chicago White Sox are winning because of the Pope.
That's
what it is, Chip.
It's fixed. Sprinkle
It's
some holy
fixed, the
water.
Pope. They're winning for the Pope. It's ridiculous.
The Yankees all around
I hate
offense.
to pull against the Pope,
No.
but it's like, come on, Pope.
The Yankees all around offense looks better without Aaron Judge in the lineup right now. I mean, they're putting the ball in play decently.
All right, boys. That's our
because of the Pope.
Rest of the
That's
offense
ridiculous.
isn't taking the rest of the night off with Judge in the lineup. It's like, oh, he'll match.
all right. So the White Sox game is postponed, so they did lose the series. They did not get. They technically got swept. So I don't know if they'll make it up when they'll make it up.
August 25th or something. I heard.
Got you. They did lose to the Mets last night, so they still lost 3 straight.
So if you want to know about the Braves, just listen.
Ask Tom.
Just listen to Gerald at 7:20. Just listen to Gerald and listen to Ron say, I don't know. I don't know. But Ron did know that that's the next time neither team has a game, like on August 25th or something like that.
They do now.
Yeah, they got a game now. So that comes from Captain Ron. Appreciate you.
All right, boys. We'll be right back in just a few moments on KDCBroadcasting.com.
Grizzly the Greeter says save money in a flash during the flash sale on Liberty Sheds at Blessed Buildings and Tiny Homes in Cherryville. Take a look at a gazebo with a swing, 20% off. First come, first serve. Flash sale on all Liberty Sheds. Buy any stock shed and receive a free handcrafted organization package valid on sheds only. Not valid with any other offer, limited time only, and rent to own. $150 down for sheds, $15,000 and under, $250 down for sheds, $15,000 to $25,000. And as always, get a military and first responder discount. Blessed Buildings and Tiny Homes, Highway 150 East in Cherryville.
They've got it all at Boyd's Tire and Appliance and Boyd's Lawn and Garden in downtown Clover. From appliances to lawn mowers by John Deere and Gravely. And right now, get 0% APR financing for 48 months on all Gravely mowers. Plus, see their line of trailers and name brand tires. Boyd's Tire and Appliance and Boyd's Lawn and Garden. 110 North Main Street in Clover. Online at BoydTireandAppliance.com.
Sure, accidents happen, and if it happens to you, Cherry Auto Paint and Body Shop in Cherryville is there to help. Sherry Shrum invites you to see them for your auto paint and body repair needs. And yes, they do insurance work as well. Your automobile will be looking good as new, so race on in to Cherry Auto Paint and Body Shop, 7445 Dallas Cherryville Highway, right outside of Cherryville. Call 704-435-9241. Like them on Facebook, too. The Kia Summer Sticker Sales event is underway at Shelby Kia, home of the Kia Telluride.
Get 0% APR financing up to 48 months on the new 2026 Kia Sportage and the 2026 Kia Sorento, and get $750 in retail bonus cash. And ask about the lifetime powertrain warranty. Coming in for all the details. Yes, it's Shelby for life. Remember, at Shelby Kia, you're more than a customer. You're the reason they love what they do. Shelby Kia, 4425 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby. Online at shelbykia.com.
Some people say there are doers, and there are dreamers. But what's wrong with a little dreaming, especially when it's shared? With hard work, little dreams grow into big ones. At Kubota, we know that your work never stops, and we're inspired by those who dream. But our equipment is built for dreamers and doers, like you. Kubota, built for those who do.
Your Kubota dealer is Parker Farm Service, 126 Bessie Drive, Kings Mountain. You can book your tee times online at the Glen Oaks Golf Course in Maiden. Just go online at glenoaksgolf.com. Pick out your tee time and book it. Check out their pro shop, snack bar, driving range, and banquet hall. And memberships are available. For more information, call 828-428-2451. Or again, go online at glenoaksgolf.com and like them on Facebook too.
And we're back on Saturday Morning Sports Talk with Kevin in the game.
All right, good morning. I look at lists and these weird things online. You know, I don't like arguing about the list and who, because people put it together. But it is interesting seeing when people put these things together. Like, I saw one the other day that had best hitters of the or best hitters of the 90s, best players of the 90s, and it had Jeff Bagwell at first base. Sammy Sosa was not in the outfield. So McGuire and Sosa, Tom, in a chart about the best players of the 90s, were just omitted. But Barry Bonds was standing in left field.
That's a problem. Yeah,
Jeff Bagwell's at first base.
You got King Caminetti at third.
Basically. But like every one of these lists now,
Roger Clemens is your pitcher.
Well, officially, not officially, you will not find Mark McGuire on any of these opinion lists whatsoever. But every single the same one will say, well, Barry Bonds is the best player we've ever seen.
Yeah.
Now, Sosa's the one that hit the most 60 home runs in Major League Baseball history. Bonds hit 73 in one season. The most he ever hit in his career besides that year, ever, was 49. He had 0 50 home run seasons, 0 60 home run seasons. He hit 24 more home runs in one season than he ever did in his career. And I'm looking at these things, and they're showing the Bonds, and then have Griffey listed below him. I don't know if you guys remember, but until that man hit 73 home runs, I thought, and everybody that my friends thought, that Ken Griffey Jr. was the best baseball player on the planet, and not Barry Bonds. I don't remember in my life until Bonds broke that record saying that Barry Bonds was the best player in baseball. Not once did I ever hear it.
Even when he broke the record, I was still saying Griffey.
And he never played the defense. He got that strawberry basket out there he wears on his hand in right field to round up them bases. You ever seen that thing? It's bigger than his head. But
early in his career,
his head's pretty big.
I was going to say it was bigger than his head early in his career.
So this is an '80s one, Chip.
Okay.
So again, they're subjective. This is the best right-handed hitters of the '80s.
Okay.
Who would you have? Top 5. Some guesses. If everybody name somebody, not just Chip.
Oh gosh,
top 5 hitters in the '80s. Will, what you waiting on?
Try to remember all the way back to the '80s.
Will, what you waiting on? Who's top hitter?
Don't
in the
think
80s?
too hard about yours.
Kirby Puckett.
There you go. Number 5 is Kirby Puckett.
I'd probably say Mike Schmidt.
Mike Schmidt was voted number 1.
Yeah, he's pretty good.
Yeah, he's arguably the best third baseman of all time.
Well, the fight for best third baseman of all time is number 2. Cal Ripken Jr.
Yeah.
is listed at 2.
They're going to say Cal Ripken's a shortstop.
They got Brett at 3rd. Ricky Henderson at 4th.
Now,
if we're going to say best right-handed hitters,
yeah.
Ricky's got to be.
Ricky got to be Ricky.
Probably number 1.
Yeah, George Brett. Yeah.
Brett was.
Brett was number 3. Henderson 4. Puckett 5. At number 7, they have Jose Canseco.
Yeah.
Now, if you're going to have a list with Jose Canseco on it, explain to me, Chip, why Mark McGuire's not on the same dang list.
Oh, is it for the '80s though?
Yes. He still had more home runs than.
Well, he had his rookie year was like '89, so he had 1 year in the '80s.
Oh, well, it was '87, wasn't it?
I think it's 89.
Griffey was 89. McGuire's 87.
Mattingly was
They
still.
said George Brett was the best right-handed hitter.
They got him at third.
He batted left-handed.
I don't know. I'm sitting there looking at this dumb chart. Wade Boggs, and here's what's funny about it. I'm getting to it.
I was getting ready to say, because when you said George Brett, I'm like,
wait a minute, Tom. I'm getting to the list. So they got Canseco at 6, Robin Yount at 7, Wade Boggs at 8.
He's a left-handed hitter.
Correct. Wade Boggs commented on the thing. He would change number 3s and 8s because they're both lefties, and he's one of them.
Although we are forgetting down south, we're forgetting number 10. Dale Murphy was pretty darn good right-handed hitter.
I was trying to remember. I think Dale
So as
Murphy.
far as Murphy goes, here's a question I got for you, and I do and it pertains to Dale Murphy.
Yep.
And also, I'll tell you who else in a second. If you are named MVP of a league, should that not be almost an automatic qualifier into the Hall of Fame?
Not if you're Don Mattingly.
Well, that's my question. The Cardinals have one.
Yeah.
And they never mention when they talk about the best. They'll put Jim Edmonds in center. But Edmonds might be a great defensive player. I love Jim Edmonds. But Willie Stinkin' McGee won MVP in 1985. Dale Murphy won MVP.
Dale Murphy won back-to-back MVPs.
None of those players
that's his argument.
aren't in the Hall of Fame with MVP.
Don Mattingly should have won.
I didn't know that Dale Murphy's not in the Hall of Fame.
No, he's not. Murphy to me is that I did an article, just a letter to the editor several years ago about Mattingly, and I said Mattingly was to the Yankees in the 80s because the 80s was their drought, but what Dale Murphy was to the Braves in the 80s. I mean, he was the face, and both of those guys. And it's hard to talk about 80s baseball without. Now, granted, we just went the first 3 minutes without thinking of them, and Mattingly's a left-handed hitter, so he didn't fit the question. But it's hard to talk about the 80s without talking about those two guys. And it's just and Murphy being a back. I would say Murphy, if you're going to use the MVP argument, Murphy has more of an argument than Mattingly. Mattingly only had one. Now, there's an argument you could say Mattingly should have had 2 because Roger Clemens got a Cy Young and an MVP one year that Mattingly should have got. But also, the argument I make for Mattingly was the MVP and the number of Gold Gloves he has at first. He is by statistically the second best first baseman of all time after Keith Hernandez.
So we have Mattingly not in the Hall of Fame.
Yep.
We have McGee. We've got Dale Murphy. We've got Barry Bonds. We've got Sammy Sosa. We got McGuire. We got Clemens. We even have one that we never talk about. 2-time MVP, home run champion of the world, Roger Maris, is not in the Baseball Hall of Fame.
He has they have the same argument against him that they do against Mattingly, that his peak was very short. That his prime was very yes, and not including that one of those peaks includes decades-long record for single-season home runs.
So the single-season home run leaders and the all-time home run leaders, none of them are in the Hall of Fame.
Or we can also say the baseball writers, whoever votes it in, are a bunch of douchebags.
That is true.
Always have been.
Also not in the Hall of Fame, 3-time MVP, Alex Rodriguez.
I'm just wondering if they would change it up a little bit, because all-stars in basketball get voted in by the fans to a certain extent. Are used to.
We don't want fans voting people in the Hall of Fame. You don't want that. I'd say you don't want that.
But obviously, we don't want writers voting people into the Hall of Fame.
No, I mean it should be. You know who should vote players into the Hall of Fame?
Fellow
players.
Fellow players.
The players. Wait a minute. In the Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean that's how I forget the Veterans Committee. That should be the primary. That's now the like kind of the last resort for guys is the Veterans Committee. But that should be the primary means of guys getting voted.
How about 1996 and 1988 MVP Juan Gonzalez, former Gastonia Ranger, not in the Hall of Fame. 2-time MVP Pete Rose, Sammy Sosa, Roger Clemens, Ryan Braun, of course MVPs. Not in Josh Hamilton, Votto, not yet. Miguel Tejada, Morneau, Ryan Howard, Jimmy Rollins, Pedroia, Terry Pendleton, 1991 MVP for the Braves. So the Braves MVPs don't get in the Hall of Fame. Mo Vaughn, Ken Caminiti, Jose Canseco, George Bell, any of those?
George Bell was pretty freaking good.
Well, there's your MVP. There's your guys not in the Hall of Fame.
Pete Rose just pissed everybody off.
Pete Rose went out of his way to antagonize
Not
people.
even being an alien. If you're like, from Japan or somewhere in Africa or Australia, and I'm going to America, Tom, and I'm going to visit the Baseball Hall of Fame and learn all about baseball and learn everything about it. I'm going to send my kid to do a research study about it. And they come back, and there's nothing in there about Barry Bonds or Mark McGwire or Roger Clemens or none of these guys. And that's the story of baseball.
I know that when McGwire went before Congress, he did kind of embarrass himself. But
we just played the fifth the whole time.
Correct.
No, but before that, he came to say, well, I didn't come to talk about the past. It's like, Mr. McGwire, that's exactly why we're here. And I understand that was a bad moment for him. But at the same time, what did he do to piss everybody off? He's not really that kind of guy. You know what I mean? He's not. Am I wrong, Kevin? I mean, he's just not
a
a
good guy.
jerk.
He's a
like,
good guy.
like
all
a
around
jerk.
guy,
You know what I mean? It's like he's not a jerk.
He's not overtly antagonizing
right.
people like Barry
I
Bonds.
can see if the guy's a jerk.
So I mentioned, as far as that argument goes, too, everybody thinks Bonds did that to catch McGwire and Sosa. But what did I mention earlier? It was about Ken Griffey Jr.
That's the
it's
story.
The Bonds family versus the Griffey family.
Yeah.
It was not entirely about McGwire and them. He wanted to be the all. He wanted to pass his Willie Mays.
Now I know he's your boy, but Jose's a jerk. Okay?
Yeah.
Jose's a jerk. So I mean, and should you keep a jerk out of the Hall? I'm not saying that keep Jose out of the Hall because if he's a great baseball player, put him in the Hall of Fame. But it's not the character Hall of Fame.
I think the thing with the
we've got
that's the problem.
We've got Ty Cobb. I mean,
a lot of guys who are really good at sports are jerks, and that's just the way it is.
Yeah.
So it's not like I said, the character. I mean, there was I've seen
people.
But that's the problem with the Hall of Fames now.
It's not the character Hall of Fame.
Right.
Okay. The only person I think should be kicked out of the Hall of Fame of any sports is maybe O.J. Simpson. You can go ahead and kick him out. Oh, my God. Let's go ahead and kick him out. That'd be fine with me.
Had nothing to do with his football career.
Yeah, but still.
Nothing.
No, not him. Not that guy. Even
out of all people, you're going to take O.J. Simpson.
Well, we'll start with the murderer.
Will. Because he's a murderer.
He's not a murderer.
Oh, my gosh.
Guys,
let's go ahead and take O.J. out. I think we're good on that.
Guys are horrible. Horrible.
Yeah.
You're not right. You're horrible.
There's a bunch of dead people, and we're
There's
the horrible
ones.
ones.
Dead people, and he's not convicted of killing.
In the civil trial, he was.
In civil trial, he was. Yeah.
What do you go to jail for? Civil or
pay a lot of money in the civil trial?
The civil trial was just a money grab for the family. The whole thing.
Will, I'll agree with you. OJ didn't kill him. Now tell me who did. It's been 40 years. We should know who did.
There's a book out.
Who killed?
I didn't kill him, but if I did, this is how I would have done it. I mean, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he wrote the book.
Guess who wrote the book? There's a book out. You can read about it.
If I did it. and the Goldman family changed it because they got the rights to the book, and they said they changed it to they put the if real tiny. It just says I did it. which deserve that poor family got them. They were the forgotten family.
So anyway, I had a question about the Bonds Griffey thing. So that was the thing with that is that it was a Griffey thing. So we're looking at this Hall of Fame, and you're coming in and you're not seeing any of like the 90s stuff at all. It's like and again, so let's say like the McGwire thing. You're asking like why did he get in trouble? If everybody remember, this wasn't like an interview. This was in front of Congress, so he can perjure himself here. So if you don't want to talk about the steroids or the things you're doing,
you can't perjure yourself in front of Congress. It's obstruction of Congress.
It's not a deposition.
You're still under oath. If you testify before Congress and you lie, it's a crime.
Yeah.
There was a lot of things that basically what I was saying is that the lawyers had him doing that. If you remember, Sammy Sosa
couldn't speak English.
Right. You remember Sammy Sosa did 9,000 interviews while he was hitting home runs, and then as soon as they get in the court, I don't speak no English.
Yeah.
He said baseball's been very, very good to him for 9,000 times.
He's
but
Hispanic.
He's like, he didn't know what he was saying.
Kevin.
Like they couldn't get a translation. Like they couldn't. He said, do what?
I said he's Hispanic, not Italian. I'm not speaking no English.
That's what he said.
He's looking at me over here thinking, wait a minute. He's actually Hispanic. You could have done. I don't speak English. You could have done that. Don't do the Italian.
I just
Don't get
used the exact
Italians
words
and
he
Spanish.
used. I don't speak no English.
I don't speak no English.
He didn't do, at least he didn't do a Scottish
Hey,
guy.
look, it's Mario.
I don't speak no English.
Trying to find a
I had
video.
Italian. I had Italian relatives who spoke broken English, so I can do a decent Italian accent. But that's what Kevin did. He does Irish for English, and he does Italian for Hispanics. It's like you need to brush up your routine before you come into the show.
It's not that important.
It's for the one time every 2 years you bring it out. Or
In
something.
2005, Sammy Sosa claimed in the congressional hearings of PEDs that he could not speak English. Let's see. His lawyers advised him to use an interpreter for the formal proceedings. However, the Cubs slugger conducted interviews in English for the majority of his MLB career.
I mean, it's just so bad. But at the same time, everybody was doing it. If you're not doing it, the guy next to you is going to pass. I mean, that's on Major League Baseball.
It's the blind eye they turn.
That's on Major League.
That's on Bud Selig.
That's on Major League Baseball. So I know that Babe Ruth was on beer and hot dogs, and these guys were on steroids. I get it. I get it. But
Beer and hot dogs, what?
Beer, hot dogs, and women.
I know, and women, and I bet all that's fine. But what they did. Yeah, they cheated, but everybody was cheating, and Major League Baseball did nothing about it. And they knew it was going on. So I mean, you're going to continue to punish these guys who are just doing literally. The guys that sucked were also doing steroids. I mean,
this is true.
I mean, the guys
nobody
that
ever.
suck were also doing steroids.
You never talk about that. But the guys that suck.
The guys that sucked were.
They was also doing steroids.
And I bet Jose Canseco would tell you that. It was like, I was on steroids, but I was also good at baseball. Tom was on steroids, but he still sucked at baseball. I mean, it's just look how little he was.
Golly.
He hit. Now remember, Bonds in his career, besides the 73-year season, his highest total in a season was 49. That was the year after he hit 73.
Mark McGwire hit 49 and 86
in his rookie year.
And
Mark McGwire hit 49 as a rookie.
You know why? Because he's really good at baseball.
That's the record before until Judge
I
got
have
here. That was a rookie
King
record.
McGuire, the home run, the T-shirt when they came out and they had this thing on there and all that. So I got it's one of my Millbury things I got to put up, and I had a Barry Bonds one, and I had a Sammy Sosa. I don't know where my Barry Bonds and my Sammy Sosa got to. I can find it, but looking at him here, that was not who he was when he. The man on my T-shirt is bigger than this man.
Oh yeah.
But he was, but he was still really good at baseball.
Yeah,
I mean,
He was a pitcher in college at USC. Yeah. So that was my thing. Is I was going to talk about his wrist. And that's with Bonds too. Is a lot of his wrist action. You can watch Canseco swing, and he looks like a softball player swinging with his muscles. It's watch McGwire swing. He flicks the wrist. Yes, he's bigger than all of us, but that's a big giant man flicking his wrist up there. And it's a wrist thing, and I swear the sound of that.
He never took a full swing. His swing always stopped.
Right.
It was like a 3/4 pitch.
Okay, so real quick on that, if you've ever seen a guy, he finished with one hand.
Yeah.
There was a famous hitting coach. I can't remember his name from the 50s and 60s, whatever. When he played then, he ended up being a hitting coach, and his theory was the reason that McGwire was. And he was teaching the one-handed release. If you watch Pujols, he changed to a one-handed release because he talked to the same hitting coach. What it's doing is releasing. You know how left-handers have that natural hook or whatever. Right-handers don't have it. So what he's taught to right-handed hitters, if you'll release one from one hand, it'll get that hand to roll over. Basically,
A-Rod did it.
Basically, he's rolling over your wrist. So you'll see a lot of players. Everybody's taught two-hand.
Yeah.
But when you get to be a big boy and can hit it out to park, and you're right-handed, switching to the one-handed finish will actually get the ball in the air.
Right, yeah, you're throwing and pulling.
Well, like they talk about A-Rod with his release, that he was one of the few that naturally created backspin that allowed the ball to lift more. It was that just allowed him. It gave him more natural power.
All right, boys. Any other comments, thoughts, suggestions on the baseball world?
It's early. We got plenty of time to
To watch the Twins come
saying
back.
there's a chance.
To watch the Twins.
We got plenty of time to watch the Dodgers.
Oh no! I thought
healthy.
I thought you were talking about the Twins. I thought
chase down the Braves.
I saw the play. There was a top 10 play. Mookie made a play at shortstop, threw it over to Freddie at first. Like, they literally have an all-star team in their infield.
Yes.
You know what I mean? It's like
and the scary part is that I've been reading ESPN for the past week. We're coming up, the trade deadline's coming up and everything.
Yeah.
Who's got the best package of prospects to get Tarek Skubal? The Dodgers.
Yeah.
I mean, he's going to end up being he's going to be a rented Dodger, or he'll be with the Dodgers this year. Then they're going to offer him $2 billion to re-sign with him next year.
I mean, it's just stupid.
Well, maybe not, because they might not be baseball next year.
That's true too.
They still negotiating.
Oh, they're going to be negotiating well into after the season.
They trying to get that salary minimum put in, right?
And the salary cap, the salary cap and floor. Yep.
All right, boys, we'll take a break. We'll be right back again on KTCBroadcasting.com.
KTC Broadcasting and WhatsUpShopper.com brings you our Father's Day giveaway. Some lucky dad will win a $500 shopping spree at a local merchant, along with some other great prizes. Register today at Shelby Meat and Discount Grocery, South Lafayette Street, Shelby, at Zeus Auto Repair on South Aspen Street, Lincoln, at Edgewood Mini Mart on Edgewood Road in Bessemer City, at St. Ace Hardware, Highway 27 West, Highway 150 intersection in Lincoln, at Shelby Kia on Highway 74 East in Shelby, at Perpetual Bloom on East Church Street in Cherryville, at Factory Mattress on Dave Warwick Drive in Lincoln, at Creekside Seafood and Steaks on East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby, at Southeastern Rentals on Highway 180 North in Shelby, at Lewis Feed, Western Store, Highway 321 South in Gastonia, at Mikasa Mexican Restaurant on South Main Street in Maiden, and at J&D Furniture on North Lafayette Street in Shelby. The drawing will be held Friday, June 19th. You could win a $500 shopping spree from KTC Broadcasting and WhatsUpShopper.com.
You always feel better and look better with a clean haircut, and so will your lawn. To get that professional clean cut, call the Yard Barber at 704-751-2314. The Yard Barber does all types of lawn maintenance, including weed eating, edging, grass cutting, mulch, rock and flower bed maintenance, bush and tree maintenance, weed killer for flower beds, driveways, and sidewalks. Also leaf, tree, and bush removal. Prices range from $25 to $65 depending upon size and condition. Get a clean cut today. Call the Yard Barber, 704-751-2314. That's 704-751-2314.
The NASCAR Cup Series.
Field works their way 2 by 2.
Returns to the tricky triangle.
Whoa, spin! Cody Ware gets turned in the face of the field.
For a 400-mile battle at Pocono Raceway.
They're crashing mid-pack. Carson Hocevar will come to the line and the checkered flag.
It's the Great American Getaway 400, presented by Visit PA.
Sunday afternoon at 2 o'clock on Carolina Country WCSL, 92.9 FM, 1590 AM, online at KTCBroadcasting.com. It's time to declare war on your yard with a visit to Tri-City Outdoor Power Equipment in Forest City with a new Warhawk mower. Featuring intelligent design with military precision. They are built for mission-ready performance and made in Texas, United States of America. And for first responders, take 25% off. For veterans and active duty, take 30% off. And they come with a 6-year warranty. And with every Warhawk mower sold, a percentage of the proceeds will go to Canines for Warriors. See the new Warhawk mower today at Tri-City Outdoor Power Equipment, 221 Daniel Road in Forest City. Finding your perfect floor starts at Floor in America in Kings Mountain. If you can dream it, they can do it at Floor in America. And come see their newly remodeled showroom. Select from up to 8 colors of waterproof LVP now in stock. And now financing is available at Floor in America, and they'll be more than happy to come out to your home offering free measurements. Now, who does that? They do at Floor in America, 602 Slater Street in Kings Mountain, online at FloorInAmericaKingsMountain.com. Like them on Facebook, too. Your perfect floor starts at Floor in America, Kings Mountain.
LVP flooring just $1 a square foot during the warehouse sale at Flooring America in Kings Mountain.
This is Lenny, and if you haven't guessed yet, it's me, and I want to give you a little tip. There's nothing like camping in the summer with your family. Talk about family memories. That's what our kids will look back on when you're old like me and Mama. And what's even better is the folks at Country Camping Corner is going to make it easy, and they're going to help you get started with just the right camper, like a trailer, a pop-up, or one of them 5-wheels. They'll even give you a map of the best places to go in the mountains, and the beach, and everywhere's in between. If you ever need service, they're right there in Kings Mountain to help you. Go to countrycamping.com to look them over, and go see them in person just off Highway 74. Take that Oak Grove Road exit, and you can see them up there from the highway. Now, you could just call them, too, 704-734-0595. That's 704-734-0595. If you want to live wild and free, get a Country Camping Corner camper like Mama and me. You know, Mama, I'm the singer in the family.
And we're back on Saturday Morning Sports Talk.
What in the...
Y'all ask why we don't let Will do commercials.
That was not me.
That was Cousin Will.
I'm country, but I ain't that
Country Camping Corner. That's great place to
West Cleveland County.
Great place to get in there and get y'all your camping gear. How about this? 46 years in a row, the Stanley Cup has featured a teammate of Jaromir Jagr.
Wow. He's played with like 85% of all NHL players in history, hasn't he?
Who was that pitcher that played with everybody we was talking about?
Gaylord Perry?
Yeah, he had played with like 70% of baseball history. 46 years, Jaromir Jagr with a teammate. Golden Knights defensive Rasmus Andersson played with Jagr in Calgary in 2018.
Huh.
The Czech legend is still playing for his hometown club, Kladno, Tommy, at age 54, if you were wondering.
Is he really?
That. So there you
He
go.
was good. Jagr was good.
He was one of my favorites on the old. There's a video game I was playing with Penguins on it. He was pretty good on it. So that's all I got.
They're Hurricanes 1 win away.
3-2.
Yeah. This has been a classic. It really has been. I mean,
they play tomorrow. Go ahead.
And just the ebbs and flows of these games has been nuts.
Well, Vegas was up 2-1, right?
Yes.
And Carolina's won 2 straight. And then we'll go tomorrow at 8 o'clock. Tom, do you bet on the hockey?
I do not.
Well, here's your lines, if you needed to know. Hurricanes -115, Golden Knights -105.
Both of them
over under is
paying
6.
less than even money. Yep.
I mean,
even series.
I mean, game 2, I believe, if I remember correctly, the Golden Knights went into the third period leading Carolina 3-0. Carolina scored 3 goals to tie it up, won in overtime. Game 3, Golden Knights got up like 3-1 or 4-1 something. Hurricanes came back, tied it up. They did lose that one in double overtime. I mean, it's been absurd, the swings back and forth that they've had. And then they could be. I mean, it could be over. They could have won the past three matches, three games. But yeah, so. It's been fun. What little I have caught. I am a
Hurricanes really seem to pass the puck well. I mean, they just watching it, you can see the play develop. You know,
yes,
it's kind of fun to watch. It's because I coached soccer for a while. You could see the similarities between the game, and how you have to move things and work the angles and things like that. But that one goal, it was just like flick, boop, boop, boom.
Yeah,
guys like right on the backside. You get the. It's just like get the goalkeeper to move to this side, boop boop, and just sneak it behind him.
Yeah.
So it's kind of fun to watch, even though like I don't watch enough to know all the rules, So you don't really know all the rules, but it's got a lot of action.
There's been a lot of scoring in this in the Stanley Cup Finals this year, and that was not Vegas was an offensive juggernaut, especially in the Western Conference Finals. But Carolina's been known as a defensive team. But there's been a lot of goal scoring going back and forth in the Stanley Cup Finals, and it's been I'm a self-admitted bandwagon fan. I get on if Carolina makes a deep playoff runs when I generally start paying attention.
I'm not I'll pay attention, but I'm not gonna I'm still pretty neutral about it. I just even though I don't want. I pull against California teams, Texas teams, New York teams, and Vegas. Like I pull against balls.
In Vegas.
He just basically lumps Vegas.
Vegas shouldn't have any.
He's like a.
Vegas shouldn't have
He
any.
lumps Vegas
He's like
in with California.
He was like gold member in Austin Powers and the Dutch.
But there's one thing I can't stand. It's people who are intolerant of other people's cultures and the Dutch.
I just can't pull for like Vegas shouldn't have anything.
Scotty, no.
Well, Vegas is about to have teams in every sport.
I know
it's starting to look like.
They should. They should. It's all a gimmick. The whole town's a gimmick.
A very successful one.
It's a great gimmick.
It is.
It's a great gimmick.
Y'all talk about me. I'm not flying out to Vegas to drop Johnny's college savings.
Yeah, I don't think that. I don't think the gimmick is going to last it too much longer. Maybe
A lot of other
with
people
everybody
are.
sitting on their phones like their time. All right, we got a couple of golf things to talk about here. Is this the greatest putt in golf history, Chip?
All right, let's take a look and see.
And this is the women's game.
This might be the U.S. Open from last weekend.
Let's see if we can get some play-by-play from the golf announcers.
Sofia Rivera, her uncle Russell Knox, a PGA Tour winner. And so sometimes, when you look on your map and the traffic in L.A. says, it's no good going straight, let's take an alternate route.
Wow.
And Russell gave her the line, and Sofia followed it.
Oh, yeah.
You gotta have some creativity when you're
I thought it
playing
was going to
golf.
go in.
I didn't think did not go in, but there was a bunker on the green.
Yeah.
And she had to go around the bunker.
That is
on
the
the
definition of a boomerang.
Chip.
Yes, sir.
I would rather have a bunker in the middle of this big, giant, flat green than ever pay another dime to play a Pete Dye course in the history of my life in those upside-down bowls. I would rather chip out of that bunker than try to chip on their bowls.
My dad and I talked about you the
dumbest thing I've
few
ever had.
weeks ago. I said I've got a buddy of mine who cannot stand Pete Dye, and I love Pete Dye courses. Some of my favorite courses I've played. I played Harbor Town down at Hilton Head. I've played the Ocean Course at Kiowa, and on my bucket list, I want to play Whistling Straits. All three are Pete Dye courses, and I want to go.
Awful.
They're so awesome.
Just
They're
awful.
beautiful architecture.
Tom, if I get to a course and was invited there, because if I choose, it's not going to say Pete Dye on it. So if I get invited to a course and I get there, that's the day that the beer comes out. Because it ain't going to matter. I'm not going to shoot good anyway. So we're going to just turn up the beer and have a good day at that.
Some of the beautiful courses I've ever played are Pete Dye courses. I love them.
Didn't say they weren't pretty. Do you know what the problem is, Will? That's the greens.
Put on that.
Well, it's an upside down bowl. Let's see if you turn a basket.
Take that Atlanta Braves helmet. Yeah,
this is what the greens are like, basically.
That's what we're going to watch next week.
So basically, well, in his defense, I'll give him his defense. When you're building golf courses and they don't have elevation, like around here, we got elevation on every other. You don't even have to do anything hardly to build the greens. Like, hey, we got ups and downs, whatever. I like being able to see the green, and not like blind shots. So if you're building at the beach and there's no elevation, there's no hills, you got to make your own. So the money isn't making hills, and you don't make hills in the fairway. They put the stupid thing. They turn the greens upside down and make the greens hard and difficult. You're in the pristine little fairway. It's nice and pretty, but you ain't hitting the green. Because when it hits it, you know what it's going to do, Will? Roll off somewhere.
That's what you don't.
Even your chips will fly off them jokers.
Pun intended.
And you're just like, and at that point, you're just like, man, I just wish Kevin's fun holes were out here. So when I actually do, when I actually do make the green, I got a chance of now I get up here in 3-putt after Pete Dye's chip-a-thon.
Now, the ironic part about this is the argument you're making about Pete Dye's greens, and generally Pete Dye courses are not picked for the U.S. Open, but the U.S. Open courses are Pinehurst number 2. Mm-hmm. Shinnecock Hills this week is a classic, and one of the things I love that Golf Digest has started doing, if you go to YouTube, Golf Digest about a month before each major, except for the Masters, of course, because it's the same course, but for the majors, the Open, the PGA Championship, and the U.S. Open, where they move the location every year, about a month before, Golf Digest is releasing on YouTube a drone, like a 10-minute drone footage of every hole at this. They just released the one for Shinnecock Hills, which is one of the it's consistently been one of the top 5 courses in the country.
Every course, Chip, and I'll volunteer if any courses are listening want us to do the video because we got a drone. Yeah. Every course should have on their website.
Yes.
They should have a page of every hole describing the hole. Mm-hmm. Have the yardages on it, and that would be the simplest thing. Yep. Then also a drone flyover. Yep. Because, when you do play these courses you haven't never played before, you know, some people. Everybody has their own game. Some people hook the ball, some people slice it. You want to play your game. Some people shape it left and right, both things. So you get to these courses, you want to know how far you can hit it. Can I go through the fairway? It's always better. That's why caddies are important.
Yep.
At a lot of these really, really nice courses that you pay to play one time in your life, because the caddies will tell you, hey, man, you might not want to hit the 2-iron here or whatever.
And I might even, to add to that, Kevin, I might do I might do like a artistic kind of marketing 10-minute one of the entire course, but then do a drone one like for
every hill. Every hole.
Well, and like have graphics like yardage, like 150 to the from this spot.
Well,
to
you
the
can
pin.
do a voiceover.
Yes.
Tom, you want to pick an accent for this voiceover, and then what we'll do?
Let's use your Scottish one for this one.
230 yards out, you'll talk about, well, this is your landing area. Like, but anyway, that's a little fun thing I thought the golf should do.
I agree. And because Golf Digest, when they're very strategic about how they do these. If they and they don't just do the major courses, they do a lot of. If those folks that are familiar with Bandon Dunes up in Oregon, they do a lot of their courses that are awesome. They've done Pebble Beach, they've done Cypress Point, they just did Pine Valley. They've done a lot of the very well-known, historically top-ranked golf courses in the country and the world. Whoever's doing is doing it right, because it's not like they're doing these drone tours on like foggy days. They're picking very nice. Honestly, a lot of times I just like to put it on mute and let it just be like background ambiance when I'm working on something. So, because I'm a nerd like that.
All right, real quick for you soccer fans, Pulisic last night was pulled at halftime for he got kicked in the calf. They say it's just precautionary, and they don't think anything's wrong with him. So, I know some of the fans might want to know. The golf announcement.
Oh yeah,
Monday, June 15th. Still looking for golfers. Gaston County District Attorney Travis Page, friend of the show, a friend of mine growing up, is raising money for their campaign this year. So it's the 4th annual outing at Kramer Mountain Golf Club. I'll be there, not winning probably, but we're going to try. All my ringers are out of town. They're in Scotland, actually, or Ireland. Well, they're in one of those. I think. I need to look up. They're in one of those lands.
They all the same.
Yeah, they're not here helping me win a golf tournament, Will. So anyway, Travis is having them out there. The sponsorship holds $500 a team, captain's choice. That includes mulligans and raffle tickets in that price. So you can. So
that's more of a straight up captain's choice. You got mulligans. That's about it. We're not getting all these other ridiculous things going.
Correct.
Well done, Travis.
My thoughts, real quick on that, Chip. I want to play blue tees, no mulligans.
Yes, you've mentioned that.
Because, and then you can have an up tee. You can buy one up tee a person. That's fine. That's cool. But like the difference in Chip can try to tell you is, I'm sure you've met 70-year-olds that can outdrive you.
Yes,
and I have too.
Yes,
and they get to move up. They get to move up 50 yards and hit it in these tournaments. Hit it 70 yards past it. I bring a guy in that can hit it 320. He gets to the long drive hole, and it don't count because they're allowing the seniors at 70 or the women at 70, 100 yards in front of me instead of having two separate ones, whatever per tee. And he gets up there and hits 325, and they hit 175, and they're the long drive champion. So that thing is a little frustrating for those guys. And I'm not even one of those guys that's going to win a long drive competition. But, yeah, I would like to play a blue tee, no mulligan tournament because you got 4 guys there, and then see how low the scores actually turn out with these guys. And I'm thinking. I remember when tournaments were like -11, somebody's winning.
Yeah,
right. I think you're going to get more closer to that. With
if you don't break 60, you don't have a chance.
Right. Well, it's 55. No, seriously, you're looking at 18 under. Yep. That's the winning score. If you go to one of these tournaments, everybody's trying to birdie every hole.
You got to average birdie every hole.
So anyway, I don't know how fun that is with all the extra mulligans or not. Like I said, if you score 18 under and no mulligans from the Blues,
yep.
I will pat you on the back. Congratulations, y'all had a great round.
It can happen.
But when I see a 44 on the board, and we all had strings and up tees. It's not. I don't know how fun that actually is other than here. I'll just donate some money to you guys, and y'all go play golf in the heat. How much you say it was? $100.
Yeah.
No, I've seen plenty of women at these events that do that. They'll be like, "I'm not playing. I just donated the money. I'm sitting up here in the cool air while y'all go play." Yeah. Anyway, Travis Page, check it out. District Attorney, Gaston County District Attorney Golf Tournament here. That is Monday. Still looking for a few teams. That is Monday at 8 a.m. Shotgun start. Kramer Mountain Country Club. All right, guys. Any other news announcements?
I know we'll be halfway through it next week, but U.S. Open 3rd major of the year is next week. Or we're sticking to golf.
Okay.
Do we have any picks?
What are the odds? We got 3 more minutes.
Scotty Scheffler's going for the career Grand Slam. No, that's really kind of under the radar because he's been a little off this year, doesn't have a lot of victories, but he won the PGA and the Open Championship last year. He has 2 Masters before that, so he is going for he would be the 7th player. So we'd have two guys complete the career Grand Slam in as many years. Let's see what we've got as the odds. That's the original British Open. The Open Championship is the original. Yeah, is what you also hear is the British Open. Odds, and it's at Shinnecock Hills again. This is consistently ranked one of the top 5 courses in the country and generally top 10 in the world. It's known as the original links course in the United States. Let's see if I can get down to odds. What we've got. Okay. Yep. Don't bet against him. 5.5 to 1, Scotty Scheffler. 10 to 1, Rory. 14 to 1 is John Rahm. 16 to 1 is Kevin's Masters pick, Xander. Tommy Fleetwood's 18 to 1. Cam Young and Ludwig Oberg and Bryson are all 20 to 1.
Why would anybody put money on Koepka or Bryson to win anything right now?
I mean,
that's like putting them on the Canadians to win a sport right now. I just wouldn't do it.
DeChambeau, to Kevin's point, DeChambeau's missed the cut in his last 3 majors.
So all these guys are 2 to 5%. I'd rather bet on any of those than Scotty or Rory, Tom, as far as money making, and go on some of them. Xander, I don't know if he's going to do it or not. I keep thinking he's going to.
He's healthy. He's playing decent. He's just not gotten to the – and he plays U.S. – he can play U.S. Open style golf, fairways and greens.
Oberg, I wouldn't pick him because he doesn't spell his name right. I don't like Cam Young's swing. I really like John Rahm. It's for some reason he's like the best number. I'm going to come in second place. He's like the Phil Mickelson.
He also makes the argument, is the same argument for Bryson, is he playing enough competitive golf on LIV? I mean, is he game ready for the toughest test in golf, the U.S. Open?
I think as far as competition wise, I think that's overrated. I think as far as your game, I think they're more like put it this way, Chip.
Yeah.
If I go to whatever, let's say where did they play last week?
They were at They were at the Memorial. They're Mirfield Village.
Wherever they are, wherever LIV is, when they get to Shinnecock this week and they go to putt, they're not going to think one thought about that last tournament. Yeah. So that's kind of my thing with I get it, the competition wise, as far as a players you want to stay on your game, and so I'm beating, so I stay focused where I don't give up a shot here and there.
Yeah.
But as far as the courses and stuff, that they put. Now they're head cases, because they out there with all the little gadgets and whatnot. You know, like.
Their strings. My one counter to that, I would say, is I do think I wonder if LIV Golf, the course preparations, if they're especially short game that you brought up, is as sharp as playing on the tour. I'm curious about that.
So what you saying? LIV play on Shandy courses?
I would say
they got switched on 1 week, and the players were extremely mad about it because one of the courses backed out.
It was in Mexico,
and they were playing on dirt. And put it this way: if they hit the fairway wheel, the grass was there, but when they missed the fairway, it wasn't that good, and they were complaining about it.
They got Bryson on video complaining about it.
And again, the sport, is the point is to hit the.
I'm not saying it's your local muni, but it's not a tour. They don't have they're running out of money right now. The report this week is that the PIF has only given them 1/3 of what they need to finish their last 4 events. The CEO this week did not confirm that they're going to play their last 4 events this year. I mean, they're in I would argue borderline dire straits right now.
All right, boys. Any other news and notes before we get on out of here?
I'll be hard to pick against Scotty. This is my thought.
That's what I was thinking.
Let's go Spurs.
Yeah.
Spurs, right? Knicks are going to win.
Knicks is going to win it all. But
this will be this will be one of the one thing about this course. This is one of those. The USGA consistently over the past 2 decades has had issues. This is a challenging course in and of itself. When the USGA gets their hands on it and tries to trick it out, you're going to see some upset players Thursday and Friday talking about how unfair this course is. This is going to be one of those that even
talk about them upside down greens.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Even par could be a winning score.
You got to chip into this bowl.
Yeah.
So stupid. All right, we'll see you guys next week.
Aim for the middle of the green.
KTCBroadcasting.com.